moving on. Keep moving on.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to week 4 of Diamond Otter Talk. I am your host, Glairsnacks, and unfortunately, on my cast tonight, I have 3 members of XG with me, with Improvise, Kami, and Grim, who will be joining us very shortly. Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
What's up, man?
Don't forget the ad read.
Don't forget the ad read, dude.
Okay, that's how it's going to be tonight. All right.
My fault.
Anyway,
my fault.
welcome to Otter Talk, guys. Very nice to have 3 members of XG join us tonight. Also, I see Cart in the chat, so there's like the 4th still with us, you know, in spirit.
That's our coach right there.
I know that's your boy.
Yeah, put some respect on his name, all right?
So, guys, we're already in the middle of the season. How are you guys feeling so far?
Isaiah, you can talk about it first.
I'm not feeling too good, I'm not going to lie. My teammates really stress me out, if I'm going to be honest. It's really hard playing with Joby. Kami is like, he wants me to play Enchanters now, but it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Those are fighting words. Alright, if I had to hear you talk about fundamentals one more fucking time.
Well, if your fundamentals were better, we wouldn't have to talk about it, but
Yeah, okay.
you know what I'm saying? But anyways, we feel pretty good. We're undefeated. No one here's, I mean, not really contested by anyone in our group.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, you are streamed tonight as well, so maybe tonight
we?
you are contested. Yeah. We're going straight after to you guys, after Otter Talk. It's XG versus Illusion tonight. You are also the casted game, because you requested this. Remember?
We can just request that? We got it like that now? Shout out to Bully. Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think it's because of you. I think it's because of someone else's connections to Bully. But
yeah,
you know,
it's because I
think
did
that.
say, hey, whatever, throw them a bone. But, like, you know, it's okay.
Is that XD Glory Snacks right there?
Actually goes that.
Unfortunately. The roots never die, some would say.
Unfortunately.
All right, so going ahead, tonight you are pretty much in your second half of the schedule. Is there anybody you're still concerned with in your second half, Improvise?
No,
Because I
absolutely
think
not.
you're against Illusion, Purple Pirates, and I believe
Purple Pirates, probably Purple Pirates.
Lab
just 'cause I-
Nemesis, and I think you are against Milkmen.
Gotta be Purple Pirates. Haven't looked at
Probably
their
Purple
multi or
Pirates, yeah.
nothing, yeah.
I think the hardest matchup was probably what was it? It was Karate Kids, but you know, unfortunately they lost to Aso Jungle somehow. So
Karate Kids. Glacial Knights put up a good fight, I'm not gonna lie.
did they?
Yeah, they did. I
We
thought
have
they
some
were
clips
okay.
on the YouTube channel on that one.
We'll talk about that.
So yeah, I do believe your hardest matchup though left is Milkmen, and that would be week 6.
That's correct.
Great. Yeah.
Is there anything you guys are scared of tonight from Illusion Esports?
I mean, other than like the random DC or like, you know, someone's
yeah,
computer
that-
blowing up. Other than that, like we're good.
Yeah, it's storming over here, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe if we all 5 DC, they might eat us.
Well, actually, Illusion's third seed. Illusion's third seed, and they've had some pretty good showings. So I won't completely disrespect them. Okay, they do have some solid players. All right. Maybe they take a game off.
Yeah, okay.
So they take a game off.
Yeah, okay, dude.
I mean, hey,
Look,
it's
I'm
the
trying not to
first-
ego too much.
Shut
it's
up.
first
We're
versus
literally
third
the ego
tonight.
team. We're the ego team.
Oh,
We have
you're
the
the ego team?
Yeah. Do you see
Oh.
our jungler?
Oh, true. True, actually.
Full clear Andy.
Zohair clears though. Let's be honest.
Though does clear. Surely not to
Zohair clears Joby for sure.
Alright, let's go ahead and get into the predictions. Unfortunately, the first group is going to be the only group where there is a lot of differing opinions. We all have Chocolate Mint over Bloom Gaming Rose. Now, do you think that's a strength of Bloom? Do you think that's a strength of Chocolate Mint, or do you just think that Bloom Gaming just haven't had the pieces connected together?
I think we're on the.
We're looking at Ixtal right now.
Oh.
Technical difficulties. I blame this on Glor Snacks.
Yeah, I'm blaming Lord too.
Okay, yeah, you can blame it on me. I thought we would just go in order. My fault.
Sneak peek for those Ixtal standing or predictions, huh?
Yeah, very good sneak peek.
Big B.
Now, for you both, I think, is it a factor of the dominance of Chocolate Mint and how they looked in the games, or do you just think Blue Gaming, you're just still looking to find a way to get everything to connect together for them?
I think a mix of both. I don't think Bloom Gaming have shown anything special. And I also had to root for my boy Lost. So
That is
kinda
true, yeah.
into it. We've played against Adaptable Ape and like the rest of the team in Mythical before. They're not bad. They're pretty decent.
I just think Lost is such a fundamentally sound player. Like any roster that he plays on, I expect to be like middle of the pack to maybe a little bit above middle of the pack.
Fundamentals again.
Good fundamentals. Good fundamentals.
He is. He's a very solid player. So
Crash out.
So yeah, I think personally, I just need to see how Bloom Gaming just start to get going again. You know, I do know a lot of those players from draft leagues, so some of them are draft league, you know, mainstays like 21 and Banana Man, who was in BOL draft league. But I think Mint still take it. Don't think it'll be. It's going to be tough for Bloom because they have yet to win a game. So it's kind of hard to play with that mentality, and you're already that behind. You know, Improvise can probably attest to this as well. Like trying to keep a team motivated when
yeah, it's really
everyone's
hard.
in the gutter already, and it's just hard.
You just gotta, you know, stick it through. Focus on your fundamentals, and you know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the recurring sound bit for the next hour.
My fault.
It's fine. And we also have Omega Goobers versus Elysian Bowling Team. Now, I personally trust Omega Goobers just because of how much they've played together already, the core of that roster. So I think that's why I trust them so much. What is it about you guys that have Omega over?
I just think that their top side is just a lot better than most of the top sides in their division. I don't really know their bot lane too much, but you know, between Flame, Source Walk, and Quality, like I think they just completely diff their opponents. I don't think it's close.
You don't think the Lion himself will have a good one?
Who's that?
Lion of Credo, the support for Elysian Bowling Team, just at D4.
Did he?
Yep.
Nice. I
Shout
can't
out
wait
to
for him to
Lion.
play- Yeah, shout out to Lion for hitting D4.
That's
I can't
big.
wait for him to play against Quality player who's 200 LP right now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Is he?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
god.
think you're playing a Diamond League, dude? Lock in.
Oh, you're right, actually.
Lock in,
Well,
guys.
Chill Savior is still Masters, you know?
Yeah, he's low master.
Oh, come on. There's nothing wrong with being low master.
No,
unfortunately,
I'm just fucking with him. I'm just fucking with
I do think Omega just wins it handily. And now this is the where we start to differentiate. I have XSP Pride over DDG Vultures. But Improvise, you are going
what's
with
up?
Vultures. Why?
I just think XSV just dropped their second best player outside of my boy Tills. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you drop Rigor Mortis, who I think is more of a, you know, maybe a little above middle of the pack player. He's really solid in terms of what he provides to the team. I mean, there were probably issues that they had, but to drop him rather than try to figure that out, I can never get behind teams who do that.
Okay. Also,
Pleb,
after the long
clears
comeback
Pleb
victory-
clears every jungler in this group. By the way,
Okay.
even source, he absolutely clears them.
Okay. But honestly, it is crazy to see that Rigor Mortis was pretty much shot from the roster, despite the victory they had last week. You know,
They lost.
no, didn't they beat Cincinnati?
No, they played Omega last week and they lost.
Yeah, they played
Oh.
Omega. Cincinnati's on a different thing. You're thinking of Charlotte.
they're in a
not
different group, dude.
Cincinnati.
I'm thinking of High Alert.
You got to focus up here, Gloria. All right, we're live right now. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
You're not
Why
allowed
would
to
you
make
curse?
mistakes, man.
Why would you just drop that? Come on,
Drop
improvise.
what? What did I
Pack
say?
it up. Pack it up, buddy. Pack it up.
It's just-
Yo, Glory, lock in.
Guys, please. I'm locked in. Kami, why do you disagree with improvise?
Well, I personally think that skewing with Teals works a lot better.
Oh.
And on top of the fact that I don't really know any of the players on DDG, and I got my homies on XSV, you know, I just
So-
think it's a no diff.
It's not really like an educated type of prediction. You're just going based off of your heart,
Yeah.
which is wrong. That's
Yeah,
compl-
okay.
hey,
This
that's
is
fine,
kind
though.
of like when you start talking about fundamentals.
Yeah, that's crazy coming from you, dude.
Yeah, okay.
Or whatever. You want to talk lock in, huh?
Lock in.
Okay.
Ash was looking real good last night, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's better than your Poppy in match day.
We should. Hey, let's focus up. Hey, let's get it rolling right now, okay?
Oh.
next segment, bud. All right, let's
All
we'll
right.
talk about the poppy.
We have. Okay. You gotta send me a screenshot, by the way, Kami.
Please
Thank you.
don't. Please don't.
I'll post it all over Syndicate as well.
Oh, I'll go find the the pod.
Thank you. Wookie, can we get this on actually broadcasted as well? All right. Moving on to our next series, though. Again, a differentiating of ID and Akuma. I said I'm always going to vote ID off their name alone. And despite what my brain tells me, my heart tells me it's ID all the way. You know? I do think Akuma is a really good contender in Bilgewater. And ID, you know, they did win last week. But I just think the name Aura itself will be enough. And you two disagree with each other. So let's start with Kami this time.
Yeah. Real quick before I start, Grim is in the waiting room.
Oh.
If you guys want to drag him in.
You should leave him there. Honestly, his opinions don't really. Hey, Grim, how's it going?
Yo,
Hey, Grim.
What
I
up?
don't like this guy.
Welcome
Oh, what?
in.
I
Welcome
was
in.
just telling him how they need to pull you in. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So, Grim, welcome aboard. Would you want to give in any opinions on your predictions so far? We're on the last set of this group.
I think DDG XSV is the only one that matters 'cause it's like the only one that's different than the other people, right?
No, I do.
Yeah,
and
think
maybe
Akuma's
Akuma.
different. Yeah.
So, what is your reasoning for going DDG?
I think the XSV roster sucks. Like everyone on the team, really bad. I don't think they have I think maybe their ADC is their only good player. Now that they got rid of their jungler too, it's even worse.
We were all kind with each other. We were all playing nice. This guy just.
Oh no, we're not playing
They
nice.
suck. They suck.
Their ADC is their only good player.
They do suck though. So
Yeah, they actually do. It's pretty bad.
Hey, no, Excessive is my fucking boys. You guys
ID
are
also
locked,
sucks. If you guys, I don't know if you guys went over that.
I'm-
That
We're
ID team
about
is,
to now.
the ID team is really weak.
I'll too.
chill out on my boy Willer, okay?
I'm saying
okay, lock in,
ID.
dude.
I'm just voting for them off of name alone. So
Yeah, that's about
why-
all they got is name alone. If
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
when
it's
you
probably
like,
jockey.
They got Yargis coach, don't they?
yeah, Yarg is a coach, but he's not playing. They also have
Actually,
Riddy
no.
as a
The coach is their coach is Riddy.
Yeah, Riddy
Oh,
is the
they're
coach.
cooked. They are cooked. Rudy as a coach is crazy
So why are you voting for them?
because
They're
they got
cooked, why are you-
Willer, dude. Gotta
Oh,
go with my
okay.
heart.
Wheeler's the worst ADC in the league, bro. What are we
Oh my
saying?
So
God,
it
here
is.
we go. That's
We are
crazy,
predicting two upsets though with that, because I mean, despite XSV being in the contention for first place, still replacing their jungler, I think it's crazy. I think it's time for ID freaks, you know, to show up in the league. Right, improvise.
Sure, yeah. I mean, Yeah, we could say that.
Yeah, you can say that.
I mean,
think
like, that's what you voted
unironically,
for.
Zark jungle is probably better than their original jungler right now. So,
That is true.
like,
Okay.
I don't know.
They have Caesark now?
He's playing
Yeah,
top.
no,
wasn't he?
he's
Hasn't
playing
he been
top
playing
lane.
top?
Yeah, he's playing top.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He rage quit jungle.
Did he really?
Oh, did he?
No, he just
He's
said
worse
that
at top than he is jungle, no?
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
It's
Okay.
somewhere in the middle.
He's pretty bad at jungle too, if I'm gonna be honest.
He's really fucking bad at
Okay.
jungle.
Guys, come on. Come on, guys. Play nice. All right, let's move on to the next division. As we go into Shadow Isles, there's only one difference you may notice. And of course, that's me, the Syndicate Shill, going for Cincinnati over Akuma Halberts. But starting off in the first one, guys, why is it a sweep for High Alert?
I don't even know
They're
the other
just the best team in the group, dude. The High Alert is by far the best team in this group.
You
By
don't
far?
think it's surely
By
not
far.
Syndicate?
It's
I think
definitely-
YouTube's a
it's definitely
joker.
surely- it's
YouTube
definitely
is
surely
like
not.
the biggest joker I've ever seen in my life. No disrespect. Actually, full disrespect
Full disrespect.
towards YouTube. Yeah.
Oh.
I hate this YouTube guy.
I think you need to at YouTube actually in Diamond
I'll-
General right now.
Dude,
think
you're
I
gonna have to
will?
tell me that twice. I'll add him
Yeah.
right now. You think we won't do that?
No, I don't think you
At
will.
YouTube, you are dog. I can't say that. And trash. There you go.
Oh.
Wait, is Akuma Halbert's a good Akuma?
Yeah, they are.
They're,
That's
They're
that's
pretty
a good
decent.
one.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
they're both the good Akumas because both Akuma teams are technically first.
No, they're one of them's really bad. The other one's good.
Akuma
Okay, yeah, Blades is the bad one. Blades is the bad one.
Blades
Yeah.
is the bad one.
Nobody's beating this Akuma Halbert team. True.
I think the
Uh,
Halberts team.
they
is a lot
already
better than-
lost.
Oh, GG.
Yeah,
I think this group is harder than the first group.
I would agree.
I agree on that one also.
I think it's a lot tougher to come out of Shadow Isles than the other two groups, just because of the just the power of some of these teams. Oh,
I can kind of get behind that, but also at the same time, I think that it's really like only like 2, maybe 3 teams, and then everybody else is fucking garbage.
Yo,
And that's how
Oh.
it is in every group.
we're on stream.
Wait, never mind. I just looked at the Halbert's roster. Neither Akuma team's good. What are they doing?
Wait, who's on the Halberds roster?
What's
It's,
Akuma been doing this split?
I don't think the Halberds roster is that bad. I think they're better than the Blaze roster for sure. That could
Blades
be me
has like a
being-
horrible bot lane. Everything else looks fine.
But, like it is insane to go Cincinnati here. By the way,
Yeah, no, it actually is.
yeah.
personally, I just think they'll work better with Sir Jackson than they would with Chris.
Why do you believe that? Can you elaborate on
I
that?
believe that because
Yeah.
I'm being paid by Lost. I mean,
Oh,
I'm being supported financially by the syndicate backers of BOL to help show the light of the future of Cincinnati.
But
I do think it's going to be difficult if Batman has a game where he starts to get 10 plus deaths again, because those games could come really difficult despite how he performs in the later half of them. It's just if Cincinnati puts themselves in their early behind again, I don't think it'll be able to climb out this time.
The only person I fuck with on that Cincinnati team is Tactics. I think everybody else is pretty bad.
I was just about to say that any team with CB Batman and Tactics is not winning.
Wait, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
No, I was just about to say that though before you said Tactics.
Okay.
Yeah,
That team's not winning a game.
I think Tactics is actually pretty solid, but I think everybody else is pretty bad.
No, he's really not though.
So another question: you guys don't think Flannel Cal could? I think it's actually gonna be a 2-1 for High Alert. I think Flannel Cal with their roster additions, they kind of look better. No,
Who did they add? Faker? I mean, they're getting duo tonight.
Alice. I think
They added Palace?
Dallas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're cooked.
Guys, come on, you're gonna be nice.
Okay.
We are being nice.
you
Yeah.
should hear us now.
I'm just trying to be nice here. Oh, okay. And then the
no,
other
okay.
2 games, it's surely not Syndicate over Elysium Esports Diamond. Valka, who just won BOL draft. Congratulations.
Big shout out Valkyrie.
Now has to come in and play against the consensus best team in
Just
BOL
getting a
Diamond.
reality check.
That's crazy.
I don't think that Elysian team is actually that bad.
I don't think they're that bad either. I really don't. I think that they can surprise. The problem is that they have such an uphill battle this week that it's hard for them to fight for 4th place to get out of their group, right? Because they're 3 and 4 right now, and GG Zenith. So they need GG Zenith to lose this week as well. Unfortunately, we all predict GG Zenith to win because they are against Merc Ocean, who has not won a game yet.
They're here for fun, all right? They're here for the experience. We're not going to knock on them, okay?
Okay. But, quick question. Which week do we think Merc Ocean takes a game?
If we're
when
being
they have a bye
honest-
week against themselves.
Probably like week 8. I think they can take a game week 8 for sure.
Who they play week 8?
There's 7.
It's when their season's over.
Oh.
There's only 7 weeks.
Oh.
There's 7 weeks.
Yeah, they're not winning a game.
Well, you never know.
Maybe Cincinnati throws
6.
them one.
Actually, I do think they might win on week 6.
Is that when they play flannel?
Week 5.
Yeah, that's when they play flannel.
That's when they play flannel.
Okay.
It's either flannel or GG Zenith. It's one of the 2.
Oh, what's week 7? It's surely not. Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, it's surely
Okay.
not.
Wait, they might win a game that day.
Oh, true, actually.
They might.
True.
True.
Unfortunately, this was a pretty consensus group. I'm just the Cincinnati shill. I think Sir Jackson, I think they'll play a bit better. But I think it'll be close 3 games. And I think it'll lead to a coin flip fight.
Look,
Which is very common in Diamond, from what
if
I've seen.
If they still had Chris and they swapped out their ADC, I would vote Cincinnati. But otherwise,
Why
So
do you
you
say
really
what?
don't like lean like that.
I don't think Leon's very good.
You think lean is a problem? Really?
Yeah. Against their games, against Surely Not? Yeah, I thought so. Unironically, CB Batman was the one fucking carrying those games. Which is crazy because he went down like 0-7 on his own game and he like brought it back.
Yeah.
I think you're just a Leon hater, dude. I think you need to chill on my boy,
am.
alright?
Hey man, I don't have to chill on anybody that's not making playoffs.
I'm making playoffs. How about you chill? Alright? How about you settle down right now, okay?
Hey, yo, we're on the same
On
team.
stream right now? I don't care. You know who I am. You know my
Grim,
out. Ain't no
Grim,
way.
Put him in his
Hey, don't run the Grim right now. What you talking
I think
about?
I'm running the Grim.
What are you talking
Grim
about?
is a better support than you, Grim.
Don't save me, Grim.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Let's go ahead and move on to the next division, please. We have a time schedule to keep up with. As we
Don't
move
forget
on
your
to
ads.
Ixtal,
Don't forget the ad read.
The ad read.
as we move on to Ixtal, unfortunately, we all predicted the same exact way.
Yeah. I can see
So,
Kittens losing. I can see Kittens losing.
Kitten Kingdom, we all predict. I think it'd be 2-1,
For sure.
because I think Lab did upgrade a lot across
see
the
that.
board.
I can see that.
Didn't they make one roster change?
They made 3, actually. They
Oh my
actually made
God.
4.
Yeah.
They actually made 4.
They
dropped
brought in
the
a
fucking
whole new
roster.
team? They can
Oh,
do that?
yeah. When you pay.
Anyone know any good mid laners right now?
Oh,
Yo.
Yeah,
Bringing in
actually,
new support.
I heard
Bringing in
Nitrodex 5 is actually a pretty good mid laner improvise.
I think we'll pass.
No. Yo, no cap. Let's bring in Helper and let's bring in Zohair.
Oh, well, you can't. Zohair's already on a team.
He'll leave that team. That's a-
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, to play with Grim and Mason? Fuck yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if I find this out, like, live? Real quick?
Yeah, go
Wait,
for
what's
it.
going on?
Like, she is asking, will you leave your team
Please,
right
Joey.
now?
What?
who,
We're replacing
Helper?
Jovi?
Replace
Wait, why'd
Jovi.
you sound so excited about Helper, Grim?
No, I was
Go on.
just if we're getting helper,
No,
I'm
it's-
leaving. If we're getting helper, I'm
Oh,
leaving the
okay,
team.
okay.
That guy
Oh,
sucks.
damn.
That's
Wait,
what I
no.
like to hear,
I'm actually a
Grim
better
has-
support than helper, with my eyes
Oh my.
closed and
yeah. Oh
blindfolded.
my.
Both eyes closed and blindfolded. I'm still better.
Okay.
Well, that's
And
why
I don't
we're
even
not
play
repl-
support.
That's why we're
Two
not
roster
replacing
changes?
Isaiah.
Oh, my
We're repla-
apologies. Two roster
repla-
changes. They added a new AD and moved their current AD to jungle for Lab Nemesis. My
You're
apologies.
cooked,
Wait.
dude.
I thought it was more.
Why is their ADC playing jungle? What the fuck?
Oh,
Imagine, hey, Grim, imagine if we moved Kami to jungle, how cooked our team would be.
Probably be fine.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, we
probably
really
would be fine.
Probably be
No.
fine. Have you seen the fuck? Joby gets to play fucking Acehole jungle and the Kaisa jungle. There's no way that we're saying jungle's hard.
Why are you leaking our picks right now? You're not supposed to talk about the Kaisa jungle, okay?
Yeah, you actually gotta chill out.
Yo, chill.
They didn't know about that.
Can we cut that from the VOD? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay.
No,
No.
unfortunately.
I hope
so
you can
yeah,
ban that.
Pen Kingdom. The stream game tonight. We all predict XG. But I
Yeah.
think it'll be a tough game. You know, I think
No,
Illusion.
it's not.
No,
It's not gonna be a
well,
tough game. Let's
I
be
think
honest.
Illusion takes a game. You know, I
Oh,
think,
that's insane.
I think playing with
Is that you
improvised
up there?
before. Okay, I can't even
Glade,
lie.
please.
Unfortunately, I think it's very difficult for Illusion Esports to even try and attempt a game as well. I think a lot of issues themselves are just dependent on their game states that they put themselves in, right?
Wait, London is their highest static player as a support? What the hell? Is he
Okay.
goated?
Yeah, let's be honest. I haven't even looked at this team's roster, but they're not winning the game. They're not even getting close, actually.
Got the most assists
They're
per
5-2
game.
right now. You got to put
Well,
some
the
respect
highest
on
rating
that.
player
Nah, this
right
team is
now
not good, bro.
is Adapt. So on XG.
Adapt. That's
Yeah,
Grim.
that's
Dude,
Joby.
that guy is so boosted.
Oh, that's Jovi. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Joby. He's fuck. Look, all I'm
Joby
saying
top.
is I don't understand why it's there. Look, all I'm saying is the 4 highest rated players are all in Ixtal. What does that say about the other leagues?
It says our group is fake and our players are stat padding.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Including this illusion team. Let's be real.
Yeah, we're gonna stat pad tonight for sure.
Oh, okay. Is that a fact?
That's a fact. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay. So let's do an over under then, huh? 60 minutes.
You want us to make a 60-minute game? We can do that.
No,
We can
60
stretch it
minutes
out.
total, both games.
60
So
minutes.
Mr. XG here trying to, say all that. Let's put your money where your mouth is. Come on.
Let's do over and then lock in like Sivir.
Yeah, I'll take the over.
Yeah, just take the over.
That's so much easier. If you were a betting man, you would lose.
I would. It's okay. Yeah, but I definitely think that
I'll do under. Fuck it, we ball.
I genuinely think it's actually like you guys are saying that, but I genuinely think Illusion could potentially take a game off you guys.
I agree with that. That's a true
I
statement.
think within the first 15 minutes of the first game, if they are not like up 10k gold, they're not winning again.
Okay,
I mean, Joby just messaged me and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna run to the store and get some beer. Sorry if I'm late." So yeah, we could
unfortunately,
yeah lose if we don't
the
have.
stream game is always delayed because of auto talk.
Oh, is it
So,
really?
Yes, it's always delayed by about 10 minutes. So
How
it's
the
a 10
fuck
minute
they got my
grace.
vision score on the head to head as an ADP?
Tom, your KDA's
Here.
ass.
Yeah. The hell? I died
Okay.
because I'm going in. Lock in.
I like how they got the Twitch up there. Like you actually play that.
Guys, come
I
on
don't
now.
play Twitch, guys. Stop linking the fucking strats.
Okay, chill out. Dang.
All right, as we move on, we all have
Whispering in my
Glacial
ear like
Knights
that.
over Purple Pirates. Purple Pirates did have to drop
Purple Pirates.
the US Esports tag just for confirmation, so that way everyone would know.
Say,
So Glacial Knights, Juice Ginger I've heard a lot about that man, actually. I watched him play last night. Okay. Can you not soundboard in
All right.
Otter Talk, please?
Look, I'm sorry. I just really wanted to see if it would go through.
Why would it not go through?
It's just my bad. My bad.
Can we
Hey,
kick
continue.
this guy out of here?
Ad break.
Can we
Ad
get
break.
this guy?
Can we go to ad
Can we
break?
get this guy out of here, please?
Wow.
Let's just not invite any XG member back because of
Oh.
this.
Oh.
Actually, next
Chill.
time we'll only have Joby.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no. Glacial Knights over Purple Pirates. Any reasoning, guys?
I don't really know either team.
Well, we played against Glacial Knights. They're alright.
I think
they're not bad.
the
Purple
problem I
Pirates
have-
is just, I don't know.
the problem I have with Purple Pirates is that their jungler is currently platinum and an AD player.
Mm,
No, he's good.
Yeah,
Tushlo?
he's a Smurf.
He's a Smurf.
Yeah,
isn't
His account is level 1,188. And you're telling me he's a
he is
Smurf.
literally him. Ignore
isn't
the fact.
who is Glacial's coach, by the way? They had a
It's
really good
Nukes.
coach. It's Nukes, yeah. I actually
Well-
think they're really good. I thought
Wait,
they
how do
were
they
pretty
suck
good when
then?
we played them. They
Wait,
don't. I don't think they do. I
Wait,
don't
you
think
thought they were
Glacial
pretty
sucks.
good? Do I have to
Was
send Lore Snacks the
was that
YouTube
the-
video?
Was that the game that I missed?
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
a
the
game-
game
it
you
was-
missed.
it was
That
a
was
game
one
you
we
missed.
played.
You guys
Where-
won with Joby mid. They cannot be good.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say
think.
we
Oh,
were
look!
trolling.
Look! Okay, let me rephrase what I said. All right, they're not bad. All right,
Wait, hold
I
on.
can-
I'm
Thank
pulling
you,
up the
thank you,
YouTube-
thank you.
they're
Much
not
more
bad.
acceptable.
I am
Okay,
pulling up the
I
YouTube
think
video.
they can compete with top tier teams. I genuinely believe that.
Take Lore Snacks. Take a look at what I posted in general chat, dude.
Oh,
We beat this team
okay.
doing this. Surely we're not saying that they're
What is
crazy.
the Zig Stacks? I'm not gonna lie, that's something I would. I
Oh
would
my god, is it the
100% do
clip
Yeah,
where
it's the
you
clip.
took where you ulted Jovi's midwave and then he TV'd bot and killed himself?
I'm
Yep.
a better mid than Grim, says Joby in the chat.
Yeah, Joey's fucking boosted jungle anyways. I'm better than him at jungle, let's be real.
Oh, okay. See, that's the fun part when you talk to the only undefeated team left in their group. They start
Oh.
saying crazy things such as,
I bet
"I'm better
all
than
fi-
this guy."
I bet all 5 of our players could literally roll swap and we'd probably still be the best team.
Yeah, we'd probably still 2-0.
Come on, guys. Can we at least be nice?
No.
That's being nice, I feel like.
I feel like we wouldn't be living up to the brand name if we were nice.
Oh, so you guys got the group of life. That's why. Oh, I get it now. XG always gets the group of life because they're the only team that needs it. Oh, I get the betting now. Improvise.
Listen, Glor.
That's
listen,
why
Glor.
you DM bully that.
Respectfully, Glor, shut your
What?
mouth. Okay.
Here, it's the same thing. A random XG team suddenly gets told that they have the easiest group possible.
Hey man, we'll take it.
It actually didn't matter what our group was.
You're the only other
Definitely
group
think
that
it
people.
mattered what your group was.
The only
we
other
would've
team
zeroed every
that
team.
yeah, the only other team that we even care about is fucking surely not, and that team is fucking shit. Just look at YouTube.
That team's not taking game off us.
Oh, okay.
The surely not team.
YouTube gets fucking
Dude,
gapped
what are
by
you
Grim.
doing when you run into YouTube, Grim?
You just said that we're gapping YouTube.
Yeah, let's be honest. I'm just a better player.
I also think.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Moving on into the final series. Who's the one
You
whose voice is low and sounds like he's 300 pounds?
Shout out to
Thanks, man.
Masho.
I'm really sick. I appreciate
Shout out to
that.
Masho. That is crazy to type.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
Wait, isn't Macho that boosted Velvet player?
What?
Yeah. No, isn't that Mouse Dixie?
No, that's Macho, I think.
That's Masha.
Dude, no, Masho is not boosted. Masho is my guy.
No,
Well,
Macho's
can we
boosted.
shoot this guy into the sun, please?
Which one?
The guy who just called me
He's actually-
300 pounds. What?
It's okay. Isabella with one trick. Isabella with one trick, and he's boosted. It's fine. Don't take it.
She's scared of Elysian if we 2-0 tonight.
Message deleted by moderator.
I mean, Boulder, I like you, but I don't think
Improvise
we are.
and not controlling his org. Name of
Marshall's not in my org though.
XG is under investigation.
like usual.
Actually, dang.
All right. Anyway, we have Milkmen versus Karate Kids. Guys, we all went Milkmen. What are we not believing in the sensei of
We
Karate
already
Kids?
saw this game played, so yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. This is actually gonna be a close series. I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You think it's a really close
I
series?
think I think the support on Milkmen it makes their team really bad.
Oh,
Moch?
Is it Moch?
Yeah, it's Moch.
Yeah, that guy's boosted.
He's gone through like 4 different name changes.
That's why.
I think their ADC is like anchored to their team.
Who, Idris or Maxim?
Yeah, Idris.
okay.
Can't wait to father Idris again.
That has
Milkman
been
too? Love this guy.
Idris,
been all the
Idris and Moch bot
predictions.
lane is gonna stop us.
that's been all the predictions pretty
yeah.
much. And now I have a quick segment here.
Let's get to it.
We're
We've
gonna
been waiting
win.
for this.
The top 3 of each group. All right, Bilgewater. Let's go in order. Grim, who is your top 3 of each group
Top 3 teams.
in Bilgewater? Yes,
In order or not in order?
in order if you want.
Why would it not be in order?
Because he just said top 3. He never said. This
All right, Bilgewater. It goes OMG. Damn. After that's it's a pretty steep drop off. After that, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I think it's OMG and Mint. No.
Yeah, it's OMG and then Mint and then probably Akuma Blades.
Okay, and where would you rank them? OMG first.
OMG first, easy. Mint like second, kind of easy, and then the third is like honestly a toss up between like all of the other teams.
You don't think
I
XSV
would-
Pride is in that conversation with Akuma?
No, I think XSV Prize bottom 2 in the group. To be honest, I think the team's really weak.
Grim hates
They
that
are
team.
currently fighting for first place. Currently.
Yeah, they're not gonna get it though.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Shadow Isles. Your top 3.
Shadow Isles, definitely, surely not. Obviously, at 1. 2 is probably High Alert Minions, and 3, I'll give it to Akuma again.
So both Akuma teams in your top 3.
I like Akuma. I will. There's definitely bias there. No other bias though. Only bias with Akuma.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And for Istal,
XG, and then, oh my god, all the other teams suck. Maybe Glacial Knights and then Milkmen 3rd,
oh, Milkman 3rd. Why not 2nd for Milkman?
because they have Moch support. I think that guy's really bad.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Improvise your top 3 from. Let's go Ixtal with you first.
Ixtal, XG number 1. XG number 2, XG number 3. And then we can get into the
We
rest.
can't
All
all
right.
be
You know
the
what I'm
same
saying?
team.
All right. XG
sub
number 1.
roster at 2.
Yeah, put our subs in there clearing. XG number 1, Glacial Knights number 2, and then a really, really big gap, and then Milkman.
Oh, is it because of the support as well?
No,
Yeah.
it's because their whole roster is trash. Unless Worm Jones himself is there, they are trash.
Wait, do you really think that Glacial Knights is better than Milkman?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I do.
Actually, wait, no. Didn't Glacial Knights beat Milkman?
I think
Glacial
they're better
Knights is more structured and fundamentally sound, okay? Yeah, that's right. Fundamentals. Do something about it.
Yeah. Yep. Unfortunately, Glacial Knights did lose last week to Lab, the new version of Lab.
Did they really?
Oh, it was Kingdom
Yes.
Kingdom that 2-1. Fucking.
I stand on what I said.
Okay. And now for Shadow Isles.
Surely not number 1, High Alert number 2, Akuma number 3.
Who challenges in that 3 for you in Shadow House? Is there a team that you think could challenge that 3rd?
No,
No,
not at all.
It's just clear cut
Just top 3.
top 3. Okay.
Yep.
And now for Bilgewater.
Bilgewater is just. It's got to be Akuma number 1, even though I don't want to put them number 1.
What?
I'm at
OMG?
Omega. It's gotta be OMG. My bad. I meant OMG. OMG. number one.
OMG and Mint. Hello.
And then DDG is number 2.
I like
and
that.
then Akuma is number 3.
I like those picks.
So Mint's not top 3 for you.
No, absolutely not.
Oh,
That's
Interesting.
crazy.
No disrespect to Lost,
Absolutely not.
but
If you did a playoff ranking, I'd probably put Mint last because they had lost. But
oh,
crazy.
okay, gotcha. All
As long
right,
as they're in the regular season, he's fine.
call me for you.
starting where?
Best 3 teams in Bilgewater for you.
I think it's OMG, Mint, and where's that other team? Oh no, that's the next team. I think it's XSV is 3rd.
Do you think Akuma challenges the 3rd in your eyes, or?
I could see it. Realistically, I think the only 2 players that are actually like human on Akuma is bot lane.
Okay.
I don't like. I like Z4. I like Benji. You know, but Andy Chef Data is just it's whatever. They're probably fine for Diamond, maybe Conqueror. But yeah, no,
Okay.
I think Omega 1, Mint 2, and then XSV.
Shadow Isles.
Shadow Isles is probably the most interesting one because pre Chris getting kicked out, I did think Cincinnati was like a top 3. But now that Chris is out, I think they dropped down a little bit. But I think it's definitely surely not. I think I haven't watched any games of High Alert, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna say High Alert, and then I'm actually going to give one to Elysian.
Oh, you think Elysian is the 3rd best team?
that's pretty dumb of you.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
actually-
I see Mouse Dixie, I see Crits, and I see Boulder, and I think, hey, if anything,
You see
like,
Mal Stixie and you think this is a good team.
I think that they're. I don't know, dude.
Wow.
Your 3rd other team was fucking Akuma Halberds.
Oh,
Like it's between them and Akuma,
okay.
right?
And then for Ixtal.
XG.
Okay, come on now.
And any team that has fundamentals for 2 and 3.
Dude, what?
Who has fundamentals in your
Just pick a
opinion?
2, pick a 3.
I'm going to do Milkman 2. And, actually, I'm gonna do Kingdom 2, and I'm gonna do Milkman 3.
banger pick.
Oh,
I'll take that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Nice. Now, I do have one final surprise segment for
Is it the ad?
3 of you. Out of the remaining winless teams, okay, there is 4. Who
Dang.
gets their first victory? Bloom Gaming Rose, Flannel Cal Esports, Merc Ocean, or Purple Pirates?
Oh.
Well, Purple
Like,
Pirates haven't played a game yet, right?
Is it individual? Or are you talking like individual win or series win?
Series win.
It's
Oh,
definitely
God.
Not, definitely not Purple Pirates.
Is none of them an answer?
No, because Flannel Cal will face Merc Ocean.
Oh,
Merc Ocean then? Merc Ocean's taking that.
let me look at their
I think
rosters.
I think it's Flannel Cow.
Flannel
It's
Cal,
definitely
Merc
Merc
Ocean.
Ocean.
No
Go
one
Merc
here
Ocean.
believes Bloom Gaming could take a series.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
No disrespect to Bloom Gaming. We love you guys over at Bloom Gaming. We don't. They're not
No,
winning.
we really don't.
I mean, they could face ID, you know?
ID's clearing.
I think ID wins. Yeah, I think
Okay.
ID wins that. Unless they do some stupid shit, I think ID still like.
Okay, so we have one Merc Ocean, we have one Flannel Cal, and
I'm
what
gonna say
about
it's flannel.
another
I'm gonna say
Flannel?
it's flannel. Yeah.
Has Purple Pirates played any game?
They played one
Yes.
series and they lost.
Well, that's
against-
technically the continuation of the old team, so they're 0-3 right now.
Yeah, like that's the thing that kind of sucks is that like
They lost against Karate Kids, and they lost against Illusion.
And they lost against Milkmen.
and Milkman. Yeah.
So technically, like probably like 3 of the top like upper half teams.
Yeah, they face Glacial tonight, and next week they face Kitten Kingdom.
What is Pirate's roster? Is that the Plat jungler?
No, I don't believe so.
Dude, why don't you go
Oh,
click
it
on the
is.
link and find out?
It is the
I
Plat
think
jungler.
week 7 they may have their best chance to win. Actually,
Yeah, no, Purple Pirates is the Plat jungler.
yeah, I
That
think
is an
week
ADC
7.
main.
Week 7 is their best chance. They're against some weak team called XG.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
Yeah, lock it. Dude.
Hey, actually, Glory, you looking for a team? I'm looking for an Emerald top laner.
I heard
I've
you play
heard this
mean
one
Jax.
before.
I heard you
I've
play
heard
a
this
really
one
good Jax.
Masha, yes, that's
Masho? Masho got some mean jacks. You talk about Masho again?
Masha is in the Diamond General chat, adding
Is he?
improvise. I got called boosted by an OTP.
Listen. I gotta head out, guys. I appreciate this. I just wanted to clarify real quick to everybody who I rated. Don't let my ratings get to your head. You guys are all trash. My team will win this league. We will clear every team here. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Glor. I got a game to go win.
Oh,
Wookie, you're amazing, Wookie. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
you're so sexy, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
okay.
The way you set up for
Alright.
Lore Snacks really like.
Okay. All right. Thank God we finally got that guy out of here. You guys have any final comments you guys want to say tonight?
I want YouTube to know that I'm better at melees than him.
Oh, is that fact or fiction?
It's fact.
It's fact. Okay. Helper is also in Diamond General. Says good luck to everyone except Grim. Very unfortunate for you.
Yeah, let's
Grim.
be honest. Helper's pretty boosted. Opinion doesn't really matter.
Okay, heard that.
Not all this
Also,
one trick.
also
I'm heading
hello,
out.
Masuf. Welcome to the chat. We had a fun
you just
talk with
left.
your talk. Yep. Kami, do you
Oh.
have any final thoughts?
I don't know. My team left me in all by myself. Little do they know that I'm the one that's drafting for them. I don't know what
Oh,
they're doing.
do you have anything spicy planned?
It depends on whether or not Joby wants to play like champion roulette again.
Do you just let him click Ultimate Bravery and like let him pick a game, or how does that go?
It's not like we let him. He just
Oh.
chooses to do it, and then if we don't give it to him, he starts bitching at us.
But I thought you were the one drafting, so
It's either that or I have to deal with him complaining about it for 30 minutes.
so you just keep the peace
Keep the peace. It's okay. Today we're gonna have Joby on
by letting
Zinjao
Joby
duty.
pick whatever he wants.
He's on Zinjao duty. And I,
By Zinjao duty.
yeah.
Does he know that or?
Nope. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay,
It doesn't matter. He's just locking it in.
okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining us for another week of Otter Talk. It's been very fun dealing with the XD trio of clowns. We will be right back and watch their game live as soon as we take a small break. Don't go anywhere. Thank you, Kami. Don't go anywhere, as we are going to go ahead and take a small break when we come back into draft for game 1 of tonight.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Blue Otter League Diamond Division. I'm sure you enjoyed an amazing Otter Talk, courtesy of Glawsnax. But we're now here for the main event. Team Illusion going up against XG. I didn't actually get to see the predictions this week. What do we think coming into this one?
It was a 4-0 for XG.
Okay, pretty convincing. My bad.
Yep.
That is...
And there's the ASOL Jungle ban.
Sorry, did you just
Just
say
a
that with a
real
straight
thing.
face?
Yes.
I hate everything. Okay. Carrying on. Adapt has his ways with things, and apparently ASOL Jungle is his way of expressing himself. Thankfully, it's banned, and we don't have to destroy our vision with that on our screens today, but just know that it was a possibility, and that we have been saved from certain doom.
It still is. Don't
Well,
worry.
yeah, that's true. It's not a thing for game one, though, as Gwen will also be taken away. Interesting that Gwen is banned by blue side. Do Illusion not have any Gwen players?
My guess is that they have something in mind that they want to power pick.
Must be indeed. I feel getting rid of Gwen in the current meta is definitely a statement, especially when your jungler plays it so proficiently. 69% win rate on that champion this split, and at the end of the day, it's Gwen. Varus also going to be taken away by the Jackals. Very solid ADC, going to be countered by the Tristana. Just some pretty default bans, but I'm still shocked about this Gwen ban.
Yeah, it doesn't really make too much sense. But my guess is that they just don't feel like playing against it, and their jungler doesn't probably want to play it. So now it really opens up, what are you first picking if you are Illusion?
Yeah, I mean, they have to have something up their sleeves, especially getting rid of that Gwen, but we still have to wait, of course, on the Jackals. Their final ban has taken a while to go through, but it is going to be the Pantheon taken away. Batanat, very good Pantheon mid, surprisingly. Of all the places to take Pantheon, he can be played literally everywhere. And Illusion will take up the Corki first pick, so a very strong bottom laner, but it's not necessarily what you call a very strong pick. Power pick, that's the word you use.
Yeah. Good scaling pick. It does need maybe an item and a half to really start pumping out a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Can be deceptive with it, but I think it's interesting to just insta-lock the Corki here as, okay, that's Masu Thorn.
Yeah,
We're just
that
locking it in, R1.
Giga team fight already being considered on the side of XG, and to be fair, Ornn just kind of works, right? It's sometimes difficult to blind. You can get kind of destroyed in some matchups, but you're always going to be useful because you're playing Ornn.
It's true.
Let's see what they pair with it now. It will be the Jhin taken into the Corki, so matching range with range. Decent trading prowess as well. Pretty even across the bot side. They have their spikes, of course, at different times. The Corki, very mid-game focused. The Jhin probably a little bit later. As we're also going to see Kai'Sa and I have instantly been proved wrong for daring to think that things go places that make sense.
Yep, it could be the illustrious Kai'Sa jungle. Something Adapt likes to play on XG.
These guys are psychos, is what I'm hearing. A whole lot of crazy picks.
A little bit.
Yeah, Adapt in particular is just a bit nuts, but he's masters 94 LP right at the cap of what's allowed in this division, and he's kind of good. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna knock the guy. He's just kind of good at playing the game.
Yep. Cassante, the response as well. So now we know it's Corki mid, right? Unless it's Kai'Sa mid.
Should be Corki mid. It would feel natural. Corki.
It would, but
spent its ways either way, but I think both are fine. Ooh. Looks like they want to pick jungle on the Jackals. I have to say, out of all of these, Volibear looks quite nice, but going Camille, that might just not be the jungle. I have no idea what is going on. That is maybe Camille support? Is Ornn somewhere that I'm not expecting? Am I missing something here?
Listen, you're in for a ride. no matter what.
It seems like it. It really does. Feels like I'm in for one hell of a ride. I'm struggling to work out anything right now. These guys are just kind of picking things that definitely have their place in the game, but I'm not sure about the Camille Ornn synergy. I guess locking them down in one place while sending the Ornn Horn through them can only be a good thing. But Camille and Ornn don't necessarily have that innate synergy. Is this Ornn not going top? Because Masuf plays Camille.
Yep.
But he
Honestly,
doesn't necessarily play
we,
Ornn.
it's best not to question it.
Okay. Well, let's at least keep our eyes out for where this Ornn may or may not be going, because it's definitely going to be something interesting to have a look at. Overcome does play a whole lot of top laners in basically every game he plays. He plays a lot of time in ranked in top, but he is, of course, the mid laner for the Jackals. So maybe it's the Ornn mid angle into an ADC. We do not know just yet. A couple of bans coming through, the Reld, Braum. One thing both teams know, supports are still going to need to be banned, and the Camille, it would appear, is definitely not going support, or at least in Illusion's viewpoint.
Honestly, you can't rule anything out. Because it is XG.
Mm.
We could even see Orange Jungle.
Yeah, that would honestly not even be that bad. Army Cinder, you can start getting your clearer right. I think you get your normal clear about 335, so it's just a little bit later. Not even that bad. The Lilia also taken away. Feels like Illusion kind of just hoping that their bans are useful right now, because it's very difficult to work out what XG is actually doing with their comp. For something so rigid as Camille Ornn, it's surprising amount of flexibility, because they can just kind of go anywhere and it makes enough sense. The Talia coming in to the mid lane course, I'd assume to mid lane, and I feel like I've already made a bad assumption with that. Could go jungle. Shay, at least in LEC, big jungle Talia fan. I'm trying to work out if any of these are adapt champions, and right now, Talia is like right at the top, so that should have sent off alarm bells instantly.
Honestly, you still won't know until they go into lobby and declare picks. So,
Very true.
Nunu.
Ooh, hello. Okay.
Is that our
champion
first
inspired.
Nunu, actually?
It's not a common pick right now, but something that Illusion wants to run with. Does have a lot of CC in its kit, and depending on how you build it, it's either very tanky or very bursty. I recommend not building burst because you will just die. The Rakan going to be paired up in the bot lane. I'm going to assume that is the Kaiser heading down. Take the AP jungle with the Corki mid lane. And rounding out this draft right now for the Jackals, rotating through supports implies that it's all mid. I think.
Again,
It could be anywhere.
it's just not best to question it. I actually
Correct.
think this is our first Nunu mid.
Wow. Nunu mid?
Or,
Please don't be Nunu mid.
no, our first Nunu picked.
Okay.
I apologize.
You gave my...
If it was Nunu mid, it would not shock you. Come on.
Ooh, on Illusion side, bro, XG have the crazy picks coming through. The Nunu mid is the last thing I was thinking about.
Alright,
that
so
is
now we just
a
need
fair
to
drop.
see who is jungle.
Yeah. I think it's Ornn, which is... no, it's Talia jungle, sorry. I think it's Ornn mid.
You think Talia jungle or in mid?
I think so.
I
Adapt most
think
played
Orange
is...
jungle, Talia mid, Camille top.
That would be somewhat normal. But Adapt's most played in solo queue is Talia, this split. That's what lends me to go that direction, but we have to debate this because there are literally 1,000 angles that both teams can come at this one. Is there anything that really stands out, apart from the obvious wherever the hell that Ornn's going, that you really want to talk about?
Probably the Nunu.
Mm-hmm.
Just never see that champion anywhere.
It is pretty rare.
I'm inclined to believe with Cart, and I do believe it's Ornn mid. I genuinely think it's Ornn mid. I think, or no, I said Talia mid, Ornn jungle.
You said Talia mid on jungle, but I think
Yeah, you said Talia jungle, Ornn mid.
I think it's all mid. Overcome plays a lot of top laners.
Yeah, that's true.
Garen, Set, Jace, Trundle, Urgot.
Oh, and the NFL draft is also live, in case anyone was wondering.
There it is.
And the
Oh, fabulous.
Jaguars have traded up.
Ooh, spicy.
So
I'm also
Cam
watching
Ward-
basketball while we're doing this. Knicks Pistons has been absolute cinema so far. So multiple things happening today, but
Yep.
most important for us right now is this game that is upcoming. We will be back in a couple minutes when this game takes itself to the Rift. For now, have fun theory crafting, whatever's going where. We'll be back when we actually have some concrete information.
だよ星に瞬きを伝えて守るものがあるからきっと強くなれる語るべき言葉なくした星の守りでは時の果て夢の果て闇に立ちすくんだ風を呼んでみたんだ空に向けて誰かを呼んでみたんだ光求めた
Welcome back, everybody, to some technical difficulties. We've had a few issues trying to get the game working for us, but we are back, and yeah, it's actually Orn mid.
It is indeed
So,
all mid. And he's doing okay. He's not dead.
Yeah? I mean, it would be pretty hard to die.
Does have.
This
Oh, he's
early.
oh my god, he's spellbook. He's spellbook on mid. I love this guy.
Problems should be broken up into little pieces.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Unsealed
That's pretty
spellbook
funny.
on mid. That is amazing. Right, let's take stock of what's happened so far. So, 3-1.
We've had
overall deaths.
we have 3 kills.
Yep.
It's only 1. It's
We're kind of like
this Nunu
close to
is not able to really farm very effectively this game, as I feel like he's just constantly kind of been invaded, put pressure on.
It looks like
But you know, he's starting to reach that break point eventually of getting that second upgraded smite.
yeah, he'll get there off the next camp actually. He's 21 right now. He will get there very soon. Cassante on the top side, down as you'd expect in CS, but unfortunately looks like, I guess that could be a failed gank. Camille has managed to continue fighting around first row, so all 3 were taken this side. We can get another fight coming in here. Back away.
Yep. Nice trade on them. Adept now just looking for anything to take. Will be able to find a ground freebie to take for them.
Oh, and now Taco Lover's on vision as well. This is this is bad. Trying to
Yeah.
be lane ganking while sat on a blue ward, a yellow ward even. Zook's just gonna go top
Oh,
side.
wait a second.
Miss.
This could be a big taunt. Oh, is able to dodge the empowered W.
Flash.
Oh, Cassante is just stuck there. Has to burn the flash.
Oh
trying
my
his
God,
best
the
to
Death is on
survive,
the
but he does get it on Masuf. And now
That's together now.
Cassante could just go all
Cassante.
out again. And we'll be able to find a double kill for this Cassante. What a crazy play there for Illusion Esports. And the gate bot. We have more coming in. Rakan trying to go in now. Taco Lover will fall.
what a hook.
Improvise hits the hook
Oh my
onto
God.
Kaisa. The ultimate is dropped. It's not there. They won't find another kill. And now
Okay,
we
we
have a
moved it at the
fight
right time.
mid. As Overcome will be able to just do Orn things. Flashes out of it. The minions. The healing is there.
mana.
Oh my
He has no mana.
goodness. And Rakan is dead in bot lane.
Okay, we have definitely loaded in at the right time. What the hell just happened?
Oh my
Uh,
god, my voice
let's-
just
let's do a
completely
recap.
died there.
Let's do a recap, right? So, Cassante gets a 1v2 double kill because Cassante.
Yep.
Nunu, who was on vision for a lane gank, takes a scuttle crab, then ganks anyway, and then they lose the 3v2.
They lose the 3v2
3 for 0.
3 for 0. And then mid lane.
And then
they
Orn just
fist
starts
fight.
all-inning a Corki. Corki's still without Triforce, by the way, so great timer found by the Orn. Overcome on the Unending Despair Spike. Had, you know, all the reason to go for that play. Somehow both of them survive. Mainly due to the Corki's lack of mana more than anything else. That is absolutely insane. As Masuf now, even with Triforce, he doesn't win against Iceborne Gauntlet. Welcome
That
to
was
Cassante.
that was a play of all time across the board, I think.
Yeah. I mean, Cassanteing a 1v2, it happens, but, like, how? I mean, fair play for getting around it. That was.
And it's not like they played it bad either. They, like, Camille
Great flash
dodged.
on the seismic shove.
Yeah. Camille dodged the Empower W. They will secure Chemtech as now Grub's the next objective up. And now it's like kind of crazy.
Yeah, Grubs are actually like on the map right now, and Corky hiding in the bush. That's a nice seismic shove though. They're now stuck in the box. Good flash. Oh my god, the Camille. Oh my gosh, she's flying.
Oh! That's a
Deleted.
Masuf double kill right there.
Aaron Camille's back on
Hey.
top. That didn't take long.
Nope, it did not. So it will now be 2 objectives to 2 if they're able to get these full sets of grubs. It looks like Illusion Esports still wants to contest this though.
They really can't though. The Nunu barely even on the map. Sure, she has Smite, but like, you're 40 CS down, mate, but 42, like 44. You're not getting better in this game right now. You have a Fated Ashes and a Merc Treads into literally Ludens.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh my god, Killer Instinct.
Improve.
Oh, what a hook.
Won't be able to fall right now, and that's going to be the con re-engaging as well. Talia trying
Gonna
her best to
improvise
hit
on the-
all the Qs as possible. The seismic
Oh, the
jump is there.
barrier.
Oh no.
The barrier's huge. Now the Nunu's here. But
Oh,
the Weaver's
wait a
wall away! Attacked, you're crazy! How has he found that Weaver's wall away there?
How does Joby find that angle? That is an insane angle for Joby to find there.
Wow.
Wow. But
What is
a really
happening?
good continuation fight. For them.
I'm so lost. Why is there
I
so
am
much stuff
too.
happening in my game of League of Legends? We're not at 25 minutes yet, guys. You can chill.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I did say earlier on the auto talk if Illusion didn't have 10k at 15, it would be an XG win. But as Kaisa able to get some much needed gold injection, it's able to do a lot there.
Yeah.
I think that helps out in the long run, especially.
I'm gonna hate saying this, but I think XG actually have the better overall team comp, and that's including the fact they've all mid. Right now, it feels like the Cassante could become an issue, sure, but everything else on the side of XG, they seem to have more than enough answers for. Up 1,500 gold already, and it's just weird plays that come down to hand diff, and right now, that's exactly where they want to be.
A lot of these plays as well without the horn yet. You have to realize that.
Yeah,
But,
just
I mean, that's just kind of crazy.
Oh,
Oh. Does have Triforce completed. Can take these fights
he's completely
against
ignoring his
Cassante.
wave.
No, it's okay.
Your cannon
He
just
doesn't
died,
need-
buddy.
It's okay, he doesn't need it.
Everyone needs
Ooh,
a cannon.
big damage from the Q-tick there.
Everyone needs their cannon. That's Mizzou going for the trade, but Pathmaker on the hookshot will dive to dodge the stun. Very nicely done. Has his flash up again after that crazy 2v1 we saw earlier. They need to be careful if they even look for this Cassante right now. Rift Herald has spawned, so they might look for
They
that
want to go
instead.
for this. This is feats.
Yeah, Taco Lover is here. They're gonna go again. Nice delay this time from Mizzou.
Oh, Nunu? Rolling up the
Snowball
river.
Snowball stop coming. I was scared.
Yeah,
Very
Kaisa's
nice
not in a
shooting.
position here. There's not a really easy way for the carries to find a way into this. Kaisa is still under about half right now. Can potentially die to a Gen ulti.
There's just so much
Rakan
stuff happening
spotted.
right
Yeah, there's just... They're playing a game of footsies.
Yeah. Rift Herald will lose its patience and send its way back to the pit. But it's a whole lot of posturing and
Nunu?
not much else. Very
They're
aggressive.
looking for a top.
But he's just been able to dodge that perfectly, and my god, he is so
Oh,
low!
Nunu.
Taco
And
Lover
he's-
has absolutely no HP on the AP Nunu.
Oh wait, the TP is coming in.
Cassante?
Adapt is abducted
Cassante?
by this Cassante. We'll find it. And here's the Orn trying his best to do what he can, but nothing will happen. Corky on his own
out.
flank, able to find another kill onto this Jin. Orn
Oh my
will
God, the
not
damage
get the
kill.
knockup canceled. And it's now a 3v3. Both top laners still alive. Oh.
The damage
Ah.
coming through from this Camille is absolutely insane.
Yeah, and
Literally
there'll
just
be the
Triforce.
reset on it. It's a 2 for 2 at the end of the day. But Collector is now complete for this Jin. And now Dragon is up. Mountain Dragon is up. Nunu is in a position for it. Instantly gonna run over and see if they can start it. Ornn has no TP.
That is literally the one bright spot right now on the side of Illusion, in my opinion. This
Oh.
Nunu has the ability to Q Smite.
Can they get first tower before?
will.
Assume. Oh, they do. That gives
Ow.
them feats off that alone. So now they could just give up this dragon. But improvise will get knocked up. But oh,
The jungle diff that's happening right now. Down 55 CS. 2-2 and 3 plays 0-4 and 1. 2-2 and 3. You say, yeah, I'm having a decent game. It's not like you're having the best game of your life. But you're now up 60 CS. And I mean, this Talia might get Shadow Flame before the Nunu even gets the full Leandries.
yeah. Oh,
That's crazy. Kazoo?
oh.
Big bitch. Tank the turret shots. He goes straight Hectic Ultimatum.
I think we'll be able to
Ice
find at
cut
least one.
Head off. Oh my god, the Kai'Sa just got
Nice.
destroyed. 1v2 gets the kill, and now he can go for the Rakan too, and he has to run. If he can.
Yeah, forces the
Quickness
ulti
out.
from it. It's giving the Ornn. Trying to stop this Cassante, finding an easy way out. Does have the ultimate. Will not use it yet. Dodges some of it. Virtus is now
can't bring
trying
him
his
to the wall.
hardest. Just
He's trying to bring him to
out
the wall to escape
somebody.
over the wall, but he can't get there.
And the flash forward, boom! The brittle proc will confirm that. As, oh my god, the Raiders picked Ashton Gentry. Oh my
Run
god, they
game.
actually
We
did it.
need running ideas on what the hell is going on this game. Sakura
no.
has finally got himself a Leandries, but it's come 19 minutes into this game one.
Oh, they will be
that is a bit
engaging
late.
onto the Ornn. But,
You don't
it's
kill him.
Ornn. Yep.
Lantern as well away. I mean, he has no mana.
Herald is complete, but now you have to run. If they are able to find it, yeah, no, they actually just get to walk out for free. Yeah.
The only thing that makes you even look for that play is the fact that Ornn has no mana, but unfortunately, just being spectators for the Rift Herald has cost them their bot tier 2. So the split push Camille now has the Ravenous Hydra as well on that back from that massive gold injection. Improve is just living his life in mid right now. The rest of his team is going absolutely nuclear. And he's definitely holding his own. Don't get me wrong, he is still playing very well on that gym, but he's not needing to stand out because the rest of his team is just performing like absolute demons.
Unfortunately, it is also a 70 CS difference.
It's just
in the
getting worse in
jungle
jungle.
right now.
It's just getting worse. That's Shadow Flame. And Boots, maybe. Wow. Shadow Flame
Yeah.
and Boots compared to Leandries and Merc Dreads. Ludens and Shadow Flame. That's literally a full item difference in the jungle right now. How do you even play against this in the Nunu? You don't even get into the pit to Q Smite.
You don't lock Nunu. That's the answer. I think.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Everything else
But-
is kind of already gone.
I mean, you still have some scaling on the side of Illusion, right? This Corki, can be a
Yeah.
threat as the
Item.
game goes on. Unfortunately, the Camille is the one fed, so
Okay.
it really pushes back that timeline.
I've just had a look down the bottom of my screen.
Okay.
What is this Kai'Sa building? Is she building Nash Tube or
Crit.
is she building Infinity Edge?
Wait.
'Cause it feels like she's building both.
I think she did double BF for the Q upgrade, and is now going Nash Shores as Corki, able to get some good damage.
Ooh.
Nunu looking to snowball in. That's the Rakan engage, but a great seismic
what a hit.
shove is able to stop them.
That's gonna
Improvise
get them. Okay.
will be the lamb to be sacrificed.
No objectives though. You can sacrifice your support at basically any time. No punish. The Dragon's still a minute away. They're actually not going to give a single damn about that as the side lane is the real threat right now. Cassante losing so much HP on that side lane.
Oh,
Improve has to be very
wait a
careful. He's
second.
just out of the curtain call in front of a snowball.
And they can find
And he's
the
still
Kai'Sa as
deleting the
well.
Nunu.
Oh no, he lose. Oh.
The Nunu has no damage. She's so far behind.
Wait,
It's
TP.
AP jungler from behind.
Corky TP to that.
Yeah,
I think it was an emotional
tier
TP.
1. It does save the tier 1 if you can clear the waves. At least there's something, but...
And Masuf is coming in around the corner now.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
No Wave didn't want to try it. Did have the Hextech Ultimatum, and you had the Ornhorn as well.
We pointed out when it was drafted, it's not necessarily a combo that's seen very often because they're both top laners, but locking them down and then guaranteeing the knock-up is definitely effective.
I agree.
Okay. Let's think positive. He sold the BF sword to get a
Rage Blade.
Rage Blade. Okay,
Right.
fine.
Right.
If you're gonna do this, if you're gonna do the
Okay.
hybrid build, not with Yuntao, please. Anyone who is watching who is not aware of the hybrid build, you get an on-hit item on Kaiser, something like Kraken Slayer, very solid for ages. Drake fight is starting, and I'll come back to this later because this is probably more important.
Right, no Masuf joining yet. They're just doing some quick poke.
It's just, I mean, there's no threat on the dragon right now. There's so much
Yeah, the
poke
vision
coming in
is
from
just
just
so
Jin and
hard.
Talia. I've never seen Jin and Talia do this much poke damage, but it's actually forcing my
Oh,
nice
the hook
on
onto the
top.
Rakan
Oh, the
to
hook
get him
into the
over.
seismic shove is beautiful.
Yeah, and
Great
now
jungle
you're
support
gonna lose-
gameplay.
Oh, potentially. You're able to stop
Sante
these
had the back.
backs. Sante did complete it, as you said. But, ugh.
Mid tier 1.
Oh, wait a second. Nunu! What,
Goodbye.
Okay, well. I tried. Tried to
Yeah.
sound positive.
That's one
But
we've
that
done.
is Dragon.
That is indeed Drake. Second Drake of the game goes to XG. This gold lead has very quickly ballooned out to, honestly, like unattainable levels, right? This is now verging on
Corky
unwinnable
wants to
at
try it.
XG. He's just trying to get some damage on. The down.
Go for it, Corky.
He's on the top side.
And no ultimate. As the CS lead is now currently
It's getting there.
200 to 115.
It is getting there. Nearly at the flame horizon. Not quite there
Oh,
yet.
ultimate
but
is in.
Ruby-
Flash by Rakan.
Okay.
They want to find him. Oh,
Oh, he didn't get a second plasma proc.
Oh,
One more auto and he gets the kill.
Oh,
Nice blocking by London.
Oh,
Padlock
really
alive.
good so far. Okay,
Okay.
that was
Just
Yeah.
disengage. That's fine.
yeah, that was play.
I like
know?
the idea of going for the timing, but it required an extra auto attack. And I'm just saying, if you had something like Kraken Slayer, you get that kill. Yuntao, you're relying on random crits. Kraken Slayer, every third auto, you do way more damage for free.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely think it's a decent spot for. I can't lie. This game is getting out of control.
It's over,
7K
right?
gold lead. 26 minutes in. Yes, the only thing close is the dragon score, but it's not
Too far
really
away.
something
You have
that
no threat.
close. It's now tough. Oh,
You have literally no threat of soul because you're still, like, you're 2 Drakes away. At any time, XG can just say, you can have a Drake, we'll take literally your whole base for it, if you want to let us have it.
and then
I guess it's good
another
that the
thing as
Baron
well is the
on
item
other side of
difference.
Ruinous. Nothing is good right now for the side of Illusion.
No, LDR completed for this Shin, as is Yoru's upgraded. Improvise. I mean,
I think we should just have a moment of silence for everyone that's involved in this game right now, because
no,
especially
come on,
for
come on.
Illusion.
Come on now. It's not that bad.
The Nunu's getting Flame Horizon.
Okay, but like, you know, sometimes we just lock Nunu. Like, it's just what happens. Nunu is
Sometimes you also
offside.
lose the game because you lock Nunu.
That's true. Otacon now being started up by XG. and will be taken as Masuf knows that 3 are up here and probably
Meal.
a 4th hiding, but they'll just take it.
Meal literally unkillable in that type of situation unless you have someone on the backside. The Nunu is going to try it, but the world's largest snowball has 0 threat on this Camille that can do the thing called walking around a corner. Could they have picked a less useful jungler that is still technically a jungler than Nunu this game?
Okay, come
Is there
on
anything?
now, Well, come on, be nice.
No. Like, I have to go back to this, like, you are literally getting Flame Horizon on the Nunu right now. Is there anything that offers you at least, like, some CC in a game like this? Like, I would take anything. AP junglers from behind just feels so awful to play. You have literally nothing you can do on this Nunu. Taco Lover is just... He's hoping that he can hit them with his snowball, because that is the only thing.
It's not that big of a deal, okay? Talia just got her upgraded Shadow Flame.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Nunu got his
Most of
blade.
Deadman's plate. Mm-hmm. You got most of Deadman's. That's nice.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Can we check how close the Talia is to Rabadon's, please? I'm assuming it's Rabadon's. Oh, quite way. Quite way away. That's fine.
Yeah, it's only a 4,000 gold difference in the jungle and top lane.
Yeah, top lane fine though. Like Cassante can thrive on lower economy. He has tank items. He will be okay. He will still provide base input. Unfortunately, it's very
Nice dodge by
difficult.
Rakan.
London doing everything he can, and here comes the siding threat once again. Masuf just deleting a quarter of his health bar, and he's going to go for it again. These Trifrost procs right now are absolutely destroying, but the Cassante could have scored out here. He has Corky with him.
Okay.
Oh, and Corky's half.
Oh, nice
2-3.
cancel there.
Oh, what a 2-3! Oh, Veritas.
What
That
a
was
great
beautiful.
cancel by Cassante there, but Baron has started up now.
They're not going
Actually, know that there's...
Wow.
Yeah, they actually force him off with the pressure alone.
That is
And a
very
TP from
surprising.
Cassante.
Yeah. And he's TPing out to the bot wave, trying to get bot prio going because they want this Drake before the Camille's back alive. 35 seconds on that. Shouldn't be an issue. They could look to contest 45, but they are quite late to this. Maybe there's
There
a
we
path
go,
back in.
6k.
Instead of Fuse Might. I mean,
No, it's
Nunu's actually in the
still-
pit this time. Yeah, Fuse Might, guaranteed.
Oh,
that
in a
is
second,
way
they're
more
going to go into Talia. They'll actually find another kill. Corky
Okay.
will get locked up, though. The Q will hit Rakan, but Corky is just not long for this world, unfortunately. Now the Kaisa is here joining this fight, trying their hardest to see what they could do here. Provice has the hook, finds the Kaisa still somehow, hooks him again. Barrier is used.
It's
Provice
45.
caught it off a bit too late. Kaisa falls
Camille's coming
to
back.
the dancing grenade. Here is Kazante, a double kill for the Jin, trying his hardest.
Masuf is here.
Hit on to the Ornn. Masuf executes the Rakan. And now the Ornn will be following this Cassante. And there's the 4th shot. Not doing enough damage, as it's now just going to be another
Very
all-out.
nice.
But it doesn't change the fact that XG wins a fight 4v5 in the
Yeah,
jungle, and that's Baron.
So I think you pointed out the top diff that was happening, how much extra gold Camille had, and they won without the Camille.
Yep.
That's
They
kind of
won
crazy.
without 4,000
Masuf is just
gold.
going to dive under both Nexus turrets and try to delete
yep.
this poor Corky from the game. Does exactly that. Goodbye from the Hextech Ultimatum.
Oh,
Having a
Masuf
minion hit left.
can't finish it though. They are up, but he will be consolidated with the Baron. And yeah,
right.
next fight, this game is over.
11k lead. The whole map is just falling apart at this point. I have some very key issues, some core issues with how Illusion have kind of worked this game through. I think their draft is fine apart from this Nunu pick, and you know, it's just not it. The Nunu doesn't
What's wrong
provide
with the
enough.
Nunu pick?
The fact that it's down 110 CS, it's 0-7. That's a thing that I have an issue with. The fact that it didn't get any impact from its ganks, right? You're playing Nunu, so you can have impact on your laners. If you don't get that impact early, you're just kind of a snowball machine. And then when you're squishy like you are, then you're not even a snowball machine because you still don't have a second item at 32 minutes. Having literally anything else with point-and-click CC would have been better than this. I think Vi would have been a perfectly fine jungler to take this game. Anything like that is completely fine as Mizzou just goes flying in. I have to feel sorry for their laners. They've played this fine, and it's just...
Oh, actually not able to find it on the Corky kill yet.
Oh my god, that full shot.
But,
That full shot was huge.
Yeah, that is going to be a dead Cassante as well. We'll go all out on the Thresh, and will be fourth-shotted. So, this game is over. I did say next fight did win it. And there's the next fight. As they will go. Wow.
That was a deletion.
Yep. And XG will win game 1
Let's
in
see if game 2
convincing
is
fashion.
competitive. I hope that game 2 is competitive. That there was a decimation job. And quite honestly, if you're under the age of 18, I don't think you should be able to watch that game. That was like explicit in every sense.
I mean, the new pick just straight up, I mean, it's so
kind of
difficult.
run down. It's a very difficult pick, but
that is not the
that's a
game.
different game. That's a different game.
That is a HD living like Larry. Wow. Gandhi H on the Ivern Jungle. Yeah, unfortunately we did have some technical issues. And did have a bit of a tough time trying to get everything all in. There we go. Nunu did complete it at the tail end of the game there, but
Okay. That's nice.
just a really rough game when you're out when you're going Leandri's Nunu and you're out damaged by your full support Rakan
Yeah.
and the full support Thresh.
There is
But that game was the
there's some
Masuf and Jin game as well, with Adapt making some nice side plays, getting in some great pressure as the game went forward. But yeah, not really a lot you can do.
I think you have to look for the positives in a game like this for Illusion. Their solo laners played very well, especially in lane phase. The Cassante 1v2 really sticks out in my mind. Veritas played amazingly well on that early to mid game Cassante. The Corki from beta looked amazing. Kai'Sa, I would like to see some changes to the build path. I think that going Yuntals into the hybrid build is a little bit troll. I think there are many better on-hit items, especially into like an Ornn. You could honestly even justify a Blade of the Road King if you really wanted to. But I think anything else that says on-hit is probably better than the Yuntal there. But overall, I think definitely some positives in how the lane worked out. But you have to look towards Taco and say, what can we choose that isn't Nunu that can have an impact for our team for the positive? Because this definitely had an impact. It just wasn't for the positive.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's really many positives this game. For me personally. I think it was just a tough game all around for Illusion. I think next game you just go in mental reset and you come out with a better draft and a more alert presence throughout that game.
Yeah, having 5 players on the Rift that all are ready to play is definitely a thing that they kind of need to look towards because that they felt like they had kind of 3.5, and it's just not enough against a team as good as XG.
Wow, in other news, there has been a first surprise of the draft. A wide receiver taken in the top 10 by the Panthers.
You can kind of say too with Travis. He's kind of everywhere. Yeah.
We'll be right back with game 2 real quick. Don't go anywhere.
星に瞬きを伝えて守るものがあるからきっと強くなれる語るべき言葉なくした星の守りでは時の果て夢の果て闇に立ちすくんだ風を呼んでみたんだ空に向けて誰かを呼んでみたんだ光 それぞれの思い秘めた星の守り手は空からの呼ぶ声に導かれた重ねる手と手には言葉なんかより伝わることがある熱い心通じ合った確かなレゾナンス見つけるのはエッセンス目指した意識の先がディスティネーション答えが見えなくてくじけそうになって支え合い誓い合う絆でつなぐシャイニースマイル心のフォトンが銀河に溢れて道を開く鍵は My Starlight Heart明日が見えなくたって乗り越えなくちゃって奇跡の奇跡描き未来へつなぐ Growing Heart 心のフォトンが銀河に溢れて道が開いたら羽ばたいてゆこうよ乗り越えてゆこうよ星空と溶け合っていつまでも行ける Fly High まっすぐ願いを世界に歌って新しい夜を新しい朝をここからまた始めよう My heart shines endlessly 飛び立て
Welcome back, everyone, to the draft for Game 2. XG take the first in absolute dominating fashion. Let's see if they can replicate that on the other side. The champions from the previous game banned away for this one. My question I have for you, Glosnax, are we seeing Ace or Juggle today? Is it happening?
I hope not. Realistically, hopefully no.
Understandably.
But I mean, if it happens, yeah.
If it happens, then it happens, I guess. It's something we definitely have to keep our eyes out for. It is a possibility, even if it is so insane as a possibility. First pick's coming off, and no, we won't. Illusion say, nuh-uh, not today, please. No ASOL jungle, you sociopaths. I tried to mix socio and psycho, it didn't work at all. Gragas gone as well. Not a surprise. Just kind of default ban other people's best champs.
Yeah. Now, what is the answer? Malphite ban.
I'm just interested in this whole ASOL jungle everything. It's quite foreign to me as someone who
It
played
should
it
not
once
be
as a
that
troll.
foreign.
I played it once as a troll, and I think I cleared in about 4 minutes 30. It was pretty rough. It was a 4v5 game, and we stopped pretty soon afterwards. Apparently, you can clear at 3:25, which sounds kind of insane. Gwen taken off the board by Illusion. They did it in game 1, and it was a bit confusing. being on that blue side, but doing it on the red side makes a whole lot more sense. Don't want to let that through.
Sorry about that. I was committing mental warfare against one of the teams.
Of course. Ari taken away now as well by XG. One more ban to go before we start getting some picks, start trying to work out the direction of this second draft. Illusion definitely have some questions that they need to answer themselves from that first game. I think their laners were very happy with what they were drafted, but I'm going to keep coming back to it. I think there's 15 champs, if not more, that would have been better suited to them than the Nunu. XG instantly taking the Varus that it was left through. The Ambessa was banned away. Leaving Varus on the board is a pretty easy way to make sure the Varus is taken these days.
Yep, the response is Tristana. But I still would take the Varus. Unless Tristana's able to get a early lead somehow.
Does have some threat. You know, kind of
Pantheon
game.
locked in. Okay,
Nice
so we did
left
see
it.
this banned game 1. And they let it through for game 2, so they must have an answer for it.
You would think. I don't work out where this Pantheon is going. It looks like Batanat is a Pantheon player. The mid laner very keen on playing that Pantheon, but do have to consider it as a flex as well. Can go jungle, can go support, can go top. Realistically, Pantheon can kind of go anywhere, but we expect this to go mid because that is just a thing Batanat does, and he might be playing into another top laner in Overcome. Another top lane matchup, perhaps. The Scion actually going top lane, or is this a Scion mid angle?
I have no idea. But
It's just the thing you have to think, like,
Renata Varus. I like that lane.
that is very aggressive. Tips the hand towards the on-hit Varus, though. Difficult to go Renata Varus when you're going poke Varus, so potentially
Lilia.
I like that. Very bold statement saying, don't care how Nunu went. I'm going to do good on a different AP jungler. It's going to be different from that previous game. I feel like if Illusion picked 2 squishies here, they could really punish the Varus and how he's forced to build with the Renata. He might just go lethality anyway, but it still lacks quite a bit of punch that was would be there. I think leaving his support open there is quite nice for XG.
And the Fury banned as well.
I don't think Renata gets banned in the second rotation. I think you can leave that as a choice. You can take something else. Obviously not want to tip the hand where that Scion is going, because Overcome probably plays it. He plays literally everything that is normally played in top lane, and Mizzou had a very solid Camille game. Wouldn't be shocked if he also had a Scion up his sleeve. Maokai banned away from XG, so they seem to be on the same wavelength, thinking this Pantheon is heading towards the mid lane. Illusion right now, we think they're lacking top and support. Got to be taking support R4 here into the Renata. What are you thinking? What would you like to see XG ban away?
Something that really messes them up. I think
They're going to get rid of the Rel.
Rel. Okay. It's not a bad ban. Personally, not my favorite, but not a bad ban.
Renata very good into that kind of engage. You know, she wants you to engage so that she can disengage from you with things like the handshake and the hostile takeover, but even then the best Rels can sometimes get around that. That would be even more aggressive. Coming through for Illusion potentially. Hello? You can lock it in? It's locked in. It's a Pike taken in the bot lane. That's very aggressive.
Oh, Zed. Are we gonna see Zed come in?
I am struggling to work out where anything is going. Adapt has 3 Talon games in the jungle. I'm assuming they're jungle games because he's playing most of the jungle.
Oh, good.
So.
Oh,
my
good
God.
heavens.
The
Oh,
damage
good
splits are
heavens.
rough though.
Well, that is
No
a
thanks on the
Talon
inside.
lock in.
That is Talon locked in, and with now the on here Varus kind of taken because of the Renata, you now have the lethality champ to benefit anyway. Finally coming through for XG, cycling through what they want to take last. Looks like it will be the big. Nope, the Vladimir.
Vladimir.
Yep, not the big bear. Taking Vladimir. I can't work out where any of their stuff is going. Can you? This is just part of the charm of XG. I feel like
yeah.
Renata Varus is pretty clear, but the rest of it is very fluid.
Yorick.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't think that's a real champion.
It's a real split pusher. It's about the most real thing that it does. Everything else it does okay to bad, especially team fighting, but Veritas showed in game one how proficient he is in that side and how well he played on Sante on the weak side especially. He has the chance to just kind of try and split push his way through as the Camille did to him in that previous one, but quite an interesting draft. Let's talk about this Scion Vladimir thing. Do we have any idea which way around they're going to play this?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Honestly, it's a shock every time.
What would you like to see them play? We expect Pantheon mid, Yorick top. Which way around would you like them to play this?
I would like to see Vladimir into the Yorick. I think it's easier for him.
Okay.
Scion mid, sure. Talon jungle.
Just normal things. Having a look at some of these matchups, apparently Yorick is a counter pick into Vladimir for a reason that I don't understand, but I will try to. It is apparently Vladimir's worst matchup in the top lane is Yorick, so potentially, yeah, according to DPM, it is the worst thing possible for a Vladimir is finding a Yorick.
I would never know.
I didn't expect that either, but it's a great R5 pick for Illusion if that is the case. So maybe that does send the Scion up to the top lane, sends the Vladimir mid. How does Vladimir play into Pantheon? Does Pantheon even get played mid enough for me to find out? Well, he does. He plays very well into Pantheon. He wins 52% of the time.
Well, stats are one thing, but I think it'll be how they can play this as well, considering the Pantheon was always banned.
Very true. This Pantheon is very good, especially in the hands of Batanat. It is his main champion. Very strong. And it is the Scion going mid, the Vladimir top into the Yorick, the R5 counter pick. Very strong now. I feel like this is like kind of best case scenario for Illusion. They have an amazing top lane matchup if nothing else.
Yeah? Alright, well. That's
Let's
crazy.
See how they play it. Let's see how they play it.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a couple minutes with that client. The client draft will go through. We're in the spectator lane. We will be with you. Hopefully no tech issues this time. Back in a couple minutes.
Welcome back, everybody, to Game 2 of BOL Diamond. Week 4. After a very convincing first game from XG, we bounce back into it this time as it will be Scion mid coming in, as it will be just them looking to cheese the possible
Hello.
pike lane. They will find them
Uh-oh.
now. That's going to be one jump cancel.
Oh,
They will hit the Tristana again. Forces the flash. Forces the pike to start E. You really hoped for a kill there, but you'll take your flashes.
Yeah, only the one flash actually, just Madlock. So, all these considered, sure, Pike starting E, not great. Tristana starting W, also not great. But I'm gonna go with it could be worse. You didn't die. Your support still has flash. You still have Ignite. You still have all-in potential, especially against the Comet Varus as well. Tristana on a drawn-out fight can definitely get the best of that. And you even got to get a ward on their jungle as well. You get to see where this Talon is/isn't starting, and you can see that he's not even close to going to that blue buff right now, starting on the Raptors. So definitely could be a whole lot worse, but it also has given over the prior in this lane. And Improvise and Improve, very happy to take it.
Nice little damage there onto that
Ooh,
Pike. Pike
forward?
actually aimed
Oh my
forward.
God.
Forces the
Flash right
flash, but
through the guys.
Tristana's
Oh my
gonna
God.
go in.
He has
See
no
if they
flash.
can
He
get
has
this
one more,
trade
two
kill.
autos, one more. He
No,
can't get
they're
the
gonna be
auto.
able to find it. The Pike
Flash
flash.
auto. They're gonna get the
First
Varus flash as
blood.
well. Wow.
Wow.
I mean,
That was crazy, actually.
I didn't think Varus Renata had that much anti-synergy that the Tristana Pike can just completely run them over. They thought being double ranged, having the early prior would be enough, but they just got absolutely destroyed. And now Masuf has to be a bit careful as well. Caught up on the wrong side of the Rifted. That's a lot of ghouls spawning in his face. The Ignite on him, but it might not matter on the top side.
And the
Nice
hook. And Improvise is dead.
Yep, the explosive charge will get it. Reset on the jump as well from running away. Adapt had to flash. I don't think he got it. Oh,
No,
what a
he
flip
just
back
got
from
hooked
height.
away.
The Renata's still level 1!
Wait a second. Adapt
Barrier.
back in.
Okay.
Gets another kill. Pike.
Explosive charge. You get one more
Trying to
auto.
do-
It goes to the Tristana! The kill goes to the Tristana because of the hook. And now the
And
Lylia's here as
Improvise is
well.
dead. He's about
The
to get
Renata's still
hooked
level
again.
1! And the bowling ball hit! Oh my god! It's a
What?
catastrophe!
What
It's a disaster!
What a horrible start for XG this game. And now Scion mid into this Pantheon is just slowly losing as well. And it's a disaster top. Had to ignite earlier just to get that movement speed to survive as much as he can. Pantheon
Do you want to
with
set
a
up game
nice
3 lobby
trade.
or should we wait till now?
Okay.
Okay, maybe we're not quite there yet, but it feels like
We're
it
not
could
there
be.
yet.
Already 1,500 gold extra for Illusion, and it was such a depressing game 1, if we're being honest. It was quite sad from the offset. And now, finally some jubilation, but Veritas may have overstayed his welcome. Adapt
Is here.
doesn't care about camps. Nice page.
He's fine.
Absolutely fine.
Yep.
Adapt
he's
missed
able
2
to
counts
just
to go
grab
for that
that.
as well. Should be able to go back and get him, but his tempo is kind of ruined. As Lilia can have a look mid as well whenever she wants. Okay, hook into hook, and that's just a
Maybe?
death
Yeah, no.
Wow.
It's Tugger Lover
You
is
cannot
able
walk
to
up
now
into the flame.
just-
If you get hooked, you die.
Oh, overcome, and he falls as well. And
is indeed
this
overcome.
Lilia will get the slow, and unfortunately adapt. Those Raptors are no longer yours.
Yeah,
If,
he's still in a fight for them
Batter-
because he still hasn't taken his 2 top camps. Looks like he might be able to get them, but the bowling ball is going to
Oh.
He has to smite his own
Smite
Raptors.
is there. Scion is coming now to stop this Lilia. But,
You saw it fail once, it's not going to work the second time.
Masuf
Nothing's
is just eating damage from these little gremlins.
You will eventually get the healing, but right now Veritas more than happy to just inflict consistent punishment on this poor Vladimir who's just eating ghouls. Does get the Q to get a little bit of healing back, but Veritas living up in the side lane. as the matchup apparently says it should. I know nothing about this matchup apart from the fact that I looked it up on DPM, and it's very, very good.
Masuf did say that Vlad is really bad.
Okay, bailout. Okay, the
Nice.
shutdown
Able
went
to
to
get
the
one.
Renata. No.
Oh, and the double jump is there.
Shutdown
from
went to the
Tristana.
Renata. Nice
Flashes
flash.
out. The
Pantheon.
Pantheon is here. And that
Grand
will
Star
be a
fall out of
dead
nowhere.
horse.
That's like I'm watching Randy Orton.
Oh.
He just come for the top rope.
Yeah, he did. And the gold lead is 3K at 5 minutes.
Okay, now can you start up game 2? Game 3, sorry.
Well, they did
Now the
say
time, or
that
is it now still too early?
if Illusion was only up by 10K at 15, would they win? Already up 3 at 6.
They're getting there. They're definitely
Pantheon
getting there.
is
That's right.
still here. Don't know what he's looking for. I think he's just taking a quick breeze.
Yeah, I think they're actually going to rotate the lanes around. He's going to take the side lane. Going to let the Tristana take the mid instead. Just try and rotate these things around. Guarantee that.
The item difference is insane.
Yeah. Well, at least Talon has pressed B. Well, he probably didn't actually. He just died. He's dirt though.
Unfortunately, Masuf hasn't backed yet, and neither has Lilia.
Yeah. Exactly.
So we've had 2 players who have yet to recall. Lilia just now channeling it.
And a Haunting Guys. Oh, and a Dark Seal. That's nice.
Yep. Masuf not able to back. Just too much pressure put on him.
And he has no
Has to
TP,
clear
right?
the
He doesn't have to
space.
get out of jail free card. Oh, my Comet Yorick, by the way, just procced Comet from the Void Grub pit.
Yeah. All the little things.
Those
plucked them.
ghouls. That's
Yep.
disgusting.
And he'll finish off the grub. So that is full grubs for them. Scion on a ward for this mountain dragon. But don't think much will come from it. As
Send stuff down there.
definitely not the result that was expected. So far.
I mean, there is definitely time for change and scaling. I think if this was an on-hit Varus, I would favor the scaling of XG, but Vlad, of course, still has amazing scaling. The question is whether it's going to get there, right? Talon jungle's very high roll.
Oh,
Not necessarily. Oh my
could be a
god!
nice little
Flash
engage over
Televised.
here. That is a dead pike with the wolf fall as well. Varus gets hit with the Renata W. They time to try. They tied. Good heavens. They tried to time it. Did not go out in their favor.
Yeah, I mean, he
But
got to
it's a
live
1-for-1.
Bailout kept him alive until he died. That was quite nice. Unfortunately, there was no kill available after that pike had died, so dying a little bit too late as the Scion. Do you want that on back, or we're just gonna move past it?
Yeah, we just moved past it.
Okay, we'll move past it. Understandable. Not even a way for him to go die for, and I can't even work out what item that is. A tunnel and a giant spell? I have no idea.
Tunneler, Giant Spell. I think it's Overlords?
That's just 2 tunnelers.
Hmm.
I have no idea what that is. Positive, Adapt has Yunta, Ghostblade, rather. Not Yuntal. Yomu's, that's the word. I knew it began with Y. He has Ghostblade, either way. Lethality and Speed Boost coming in for him. That is about the only bright spot right now. Your Lethality Varus that needs to be ahead or at least equal is down 25 CS and has a dirt compared to Yuntal. Your mid laner has some health compared to a Black Cleaver.
Your jungler's up.
Yeah,
Ghost
exactly.
Blade to Haunting
And,
Guys.
Lily just took a base and didn't even have the Andrews, so that's nice.
Right, so hey, it's not all bad.
It's not all bad, it's just mostly bad. As Beta Nat is going to go in, this time onto the Vladimir, and just does half of his health, as you do, and Improve has to flash away, change Corruption Land. That's a dead pike, nice one.
Hmm.
A little bit of
Well.
overstep movement.
Unfortunately, Renata got that one as well.
Yeah, Renata's doing very well on the kill count.
The person you need to not be doing well.
Yes.
They did swap, which I thought they were going to do from the beginning of the game.
Apparently
But I
not.
guess it's to protect Scion's volatileness early.
Must be something like that, but it hasn't really helped him all too much, if we're being honest. He's still been by far the worst off out of that mid lane duo. As now Veritas looking to proxy with the help of Maiden, sticks the Scion in a
Yeah,
cage.
this is a free kill here. This is a definite free kill.
Oh, flashes!
It's not enough. Oh, the big heal. Can he do enough? No, it won't be.
I am very surprised he flashed and didn't just take the cannon there. Faust would not be happy with that death. Gotta get the cannon. Either way, cannon or not, that is first Drake and Mountain Drake taken. Still a 3k lead as the Vladimir stays in puddle just long enough for London to have his Bone Skewer run out of time. If that doesn't even care about the grubs that have just respawned. He's gonna try to annoy Baton in mid and then head up. It does give time for Takalov to get over here though. And Mizuki also has to be very careful. Could get caught in the Lilting Lullaby, which is off cooldown.
Alright. It's good for them to take one card. Be able to help here. Pike getting hooked again. This Pike is having a tough time. Oh,
Oh, that's the bait.
this dropped.
He used his ult as well there, and I mean, Pantheon got taken very low, but it's not quite enough. That's oh, hello, Lilting Lullaby, bonk,
Oh, bonk.
big healing,
Drops
big
one.
damage. Is this even winning for Lilia? The swell scene
wait
hit.
a second.
This is winning for Lilia.
Oh,
Flash Q!
Massive
Healing
target lever.
Oh my god, what an outplay, Mizzou! And here
Oh,
comes Pike.
wait a second, the Pike is here. Oh, the Pike double kill.
Oh no! That was such a good outplay, and then he just died.
Scion stole a grub. Are we serious? What is happening here? And it's Titanic Hydra Scion first.
Okay, that'll be
What?
why I didn't recognize it, because it's Titanic Hydra, of course it is.
What just happened? What? We just got mind controlled. The Lilia.
I was so happy, Mizzou, that was such a cool outplay! He played around Tackle Lover so well, but then London just came and ruined it by killing them both!
London playing the stabbing character, getting a stabbing kill.
Okay, I get it. Just because we use knives instead of guns.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said you're from the UK, like I had to. Like, you set me up earlier. Like, hello?
Oh? This is doing very well for the side right now. Nice cage from Veritas to keep him locked in, but... I mean, those walls make absolutely nothing. Change correction.
Wait a second, the hook goes wide. Masuva's here. Pantheon is in a really bad spot. Oh my god! Pantheon got the execution there! And it's a huge shutdown.
How did he get that kill?
Rampage.
Q crit.
How does he do that much damage? That's crazy! Batinat knows this champion better than anyone else in this league, and he just proved the limits right there. The Talon actually dying is absolutely insane, but I guess he
What
just
is
knows.
the game we have here? Like, this is
It's so
crazy.
different from game one. We have 20 kills in 14 minutes. Game one, we struggled to get any kills. At least in the early
One
part while we
team
weren't
struggled
there.
to get kills.
Okay, that's fair.
It wasn't a struggle for both teams. It was just a struggle for one team. So this game is a cinema. I don't know.
That is.
Maiden is also back alive, so we work a lot harder to fight. And yeah.
And somehow, out of all of this, the Yorick is the last person to reach first item. Triforce obviously is quite expensive, so it makes sense in some regard, but he's still going to have to farm this wave and maybe the next before he has it. Play to Fallen. He might have it now at 15 minutes, but it looks like he's sticking around even longer because he might not.
Oh.
That's Tristana. Very
Tristana?
Flash and
Oh,
fake!
nice cancel.
Catching him in the rocket jump. And another shutdown! What are you doing? The Ignite has Collector buff.
Oh, Improvise is so happy he got that kill, actually. Very unfortunate.
How does Ignite
Tristana
get every single kill?
getting everything so far.
He's got 3! He's got Mikhails already! He doesn't need any more gold. That's crazy.
As
He might need to use that
Kazi
Mikhails
is
very
dropped.
early here. There it
Nice,
goes.
drops the Mikhails, instantly hits the Pike.
Big change.
Pike getting hit with a lot of damage, can't keep going forward. Pantheon going in, seeing what he can do. Misses the Q.
That's Vlad R used. That has to be quite careful.
Dodges a lot of that damage there. There's the Ignite going in.
It's not an honorable 1v1.
Dodges it.
That is not an honorable 1v1. You need your money back. That's a Talon. He's getting in the way.
No ultimate here. Oh,
what
the
a flash!
flash! We'll go ahead and find
Hostile?
one. And
Hostile,
it's
take it
going
with
to
you.
be confirmed kill. And now Talon running here. But Improvise will be knocked
And look at the
back.
triple kill. He killed his support as well. He killed their whole bot lane and his support. He got triple kill.
Again, another kill for the Renata. Oh, adapt. Just going to see if he will check it in time. We'll get the flash going forward. That's going to be big damage going onto it. Padlock going back in. Will not
Pike
find it.
London's going to find him. The Lily might
yeah.
too. Over the wall. Oh, he just got out. Oh, he flashed. He got
This
in
leader
there.
is so fast. though. Bowling ball will not hit.
If he flashed that Q, he could have got it. Taco Lover just missing that one. That was so close. London's still going to go chasing on this, but Adapt gaining a good amount of HP. Doesn't even care about the honey fruit.
Oh, Masuf
Nice dodge.
dodges it.
Good puddle. Okay, I think we're allowed to breathe for the next 15 seconds. Drake
we?
has spawned. Rift Herald has also spawned, so I did want to give a conservative estimate on that, as it will be potential fight coming around this second Drake. Quite late for a second Drake. Already 17.5 minutes in, and we don't even know what Soul we're playing with.
Nope. Two. See what they can get here. Force the back. Look,
That
barely
does feel
misses.
very close. And now you get the side lane Yorick against the Scion.
Yep.
Maiden is making the Yorick tank turret shots, and that's going to force his flash. Well done, Maiden. You have ruined Yorick's life. He might now ask for a divorce.
Oh, good heavens. A divorce? Surely not.
Looks like Veritas wants to keep his wife alive, though. That does make sense. These hooks going both ways are so close to landing.
Yeah. It makes you question.
Somehow, it feels like the Scion has more side lane threat. He's also going to TP into this fight. The Drake has been taken already. 2 Drakes for Illusion, but they're getting chased down very quickly by the Scion. He has no ultimate, though, because he ulted to lane. Glass Cone away will disengage, and it's going to leave this Yorick alone once again on that top tier 1. The Swell Seed as well will stop the back, overcome, forced to stay now. They could look for the 5v3 dive, but honestly, no matter what they do, it feels like a massive overstay. And Masuf's also caught.
Sue taking a lot of damage here. Pike is trying to go in, see what he can get here. Ronaldo ulti is there. Going up forward again. Will drop the sleeping time. Adapt able to get away. And they just execute both of them.
Okay, now, I know that you're just trying to keep them here to stop their backs and get some other stuff, but do you need to go all in on 5v3, or can you just, like, wait under the tower and let them back? Because I feel like you're giving up a little
lot
bit
more gold. 'Cause that's
If they, okay, they have got the bot tier 2,
3
sure.
towers.
Did they get mid?
Yeah, they got mid tower
Oh,
and
they
top
have mid tier 2.
tier 1 and top tier 2. This York just got 1,000 gold in towers alone.
Has got quite the investment into it now.
Oh, thanks damage
How
onto
come
Masu.
as well?
Forced to ignite. Q dodged. Pantheon will stop a lot of the damage.
healing.
Stop up again.
Also,
Pantheon this time will win it against Masuf in the 1v1. No adapt able to save him this time.
and however much of a puddle Vladimir wants to be, he still cannot escape from the greatness of Pantheon. He will eventually be caught as Baron. Ruinous Atakan has already scored a 4k lead. This hasn't really ballooned much for Illusion. They were at like 3k up at 6 minutes. But maintaining this lead is definitely so good. Tristana also 2 items. Pantheon 2 items. Everyone that you want to be spiking is really spiking right now.
Yep.
Yorick as well.
Oof. You do have this Tristana still ahead.
It feels like this Varus is a mixture of useful and useless that I'm not very used to. Obviously, lethality Varus always has like a floor of damage that you can do. But in a game like this, sure, you have the range advantage by default, but you're not able to really get the fights right now. And when the fights start, you kind of need that sustained damage to get through things like this Yorick, like the Pantheon, like the Lilia even to a certain extent. Decent health in her kit.
Spell Seed. Pike wants to look for Improvise. Will be able to hit the hook anyway. Forces his flash. That's Varus ulti as well. Just from a single Pike hook. As now we have a rematch of the bot lane.
Yeah, Bath
Oh my goodness.
He has to get the waves and he has to get the bad.
Because the cut is here.
But
Masood was able to find it.
Okay, finally falls to Adapt.
Okay, Adapt, really? Come on, bro. Adapt. Trying to style point there.
Ooh,
We'll
nice
dodge it
dodge.
right there. Adapt goes in and is able to get it out.
He got executed by Pykar, but he got bailed out instead. And now hostile takeover through. Maiden turns on Yorick. He might actually file for divorce now. They will stop hitting each other eventually. But Adapt playing so well right now on this Talon. He is absolutely insane. Already 2.5 items as well.
Very well played from Adapt there. Oh man.
Do we have
Yorick?
another second to breathe? Let's find out.
Yeah, we should.
Veritas just
Masuf not fully completed that death cap yet. Still a bit behind, but Talon already has 2 items, despite being down 20 CS. You know, Lilia, the full clear.
5 kills on your opponent. It feels like something that Adapt has done very well both games. He's just consistently aggressive, even if it isn't just like you. Game 1, it was consistently aggressive, invading and forcing the Nunu out. This time, he hasn't needed power farm. He's been able to get the kills in the fights, and that almost feels more impressive and more valuable as well.
Gamble Glaive will spot the ward. Now, okay, we actually have a moment to bring down. So, ooh, good fight from Illusion so far, definitely.
Their gold lead has kind of slipped. They were up at 4K.
3.5, 4, but Dragon is started up. We'll put them on soul point. Don't have this Scion here for especially. Scion cannot join, so next stickiest member you have joining you is Masood.
He can just TP in the Yorick's face though. Yorick has no CC, he can't stop Overcome from just TPing.
Right, but you lose inhibitor.
Also true. That is the side push, the side threat that Veritas does possess. But of course he cannot join the team fight, so maybe you say we'll lose top inhibitor, we can win this fight. Gets no shutdowns actually available for gold onto
It's
them.
just a dance right now around the Dragon Pit, pretty much. If he can kill this war, if he can kill Maiden, it's good. Then Overcome can join freely. Lilia now pushing in, trying to get vision there. They will clear vision in the Dragon Pit. Unfortunately, Maiden does not fall. But it's a Yorick reset. So it could be a joint TP. Dragon has started. 5k, 4k, adapt. Will be put to sleep. Instant McKells will stop it. There is the Renata ultimate.
Oh, what a win!
Lilia is hit, but the flash is there. And now Pantheon is here in the fight with Vertos onto this Varus. They're just doing so much. This bot lane of XG. You are not long for this world because the Grave Digger comes and he collects his toll as he will fall. Lilia will survive. Pantheon now knocked up, trying his hardest to not fall here. That's going to be another jump in, going in for Adapt. Overcome will fall. A 4-for-1 on the side of Illusion Esports.
They don't know where Talon is.
And they will secure this dragon.
Yeah. And also mid-tier 2 with it as well. Madlock wanting to get everything he can on the ref right now. Grabs that weak tier 2 turret. You basically have everything you want going towards that mid lane. And also, after getting that Drake, Ruinous Atakan is on the bot side. There's some very low members. Batana has to be very careful right now. He cannot take any more damage from Atakan. He's just going to have to back off, but they will still be able to get it and get the flowers. Hopefully they can get out too. It looks like XG have not decided to run straight over to the Atakan, but they will TP in.
Oh.
The Scion is here.
Not really able to get all the strength of those flowers there. That's giving Improvise flashing forward onto Tristana. He's not able to hit it that time. Drops the bomb. Adapt is here.
Oh my God,
Adapt flashes forward.
He
Wait,
didn't
the
get
first kill of Destiny.
One.
We'll find one, and that's going to be Improvise.
He mischanged
Not
course.
able to find it. He's put to sleep, and Varus will not be able to find another kill. Finds it finally. A triple kill for the Varus, and the tower falls. Yes, you get the Otacon, but you don't get all the flowers, my friends. An illusion with another fight. It's just fight after fight after fight.
Yeah. And while that fight has technically increased their gold lead, they're now up 5k, it doesn't feel like it's actually helping them right now. I think that Atakan may have just been a step too far. Sure, take the dragon. It's right there. You have to take it. You now have amazing soul threat in 5 minutes time. Less than that now. It's only 3.5, right? You are going to be forced into a fight on the side of XG that you might not win. And Illusion can give up that Drake if they don't want to fight it, or they can just take it because their Tristana has 3 full items and they can probably win. Either way, very good position for Illusion, but the Atakan just felt a little bit too much, especially when Madlock went to go towards that mid-tier 2. I feel like you can take one or the other, maybe not both there.
Yep. Bit of a hard force there. Just trying to push all the advantage they can, I feel like. But items are starting to come online now for this Varus. Almost having the Mana Mune fully stacked. Looks like top maybe the play here with the Adapt.
Yeah, Veritas has sniffed this out. They have great vision around this top side, courtesy of London's Pike. Got a lot of wards in this blue side. They might even actually look for the play themselves. He's just going to hook the blue buff back. Give over. Nope, the smite goes to Adapt, so at least they do get that. But it feels like all the
Improvise.
are more valuable than the Varus items right now.
Yeah. He's about to get an upgraded next auto attack.
Yeah.
So
I'd still take Tristana's 3 over Varus's 3.
I would too.
Create a such better scaling than lethality in this game.
Oh, Pantheon
Short
still
Line
has
has
tier 1
Vandal.
boots, despite having feats of strength. Oh, Adapt.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Ooh, that was a crazy angle. I thought he went over already. Wouldn't he be able to get back over?
Oh, this Yorick has Black Cleaver. They have double Black Cleaver? Interesting. Typically, you don't buy the item twice on the same team because it's kind of like the new item Bloodletter's Curse, where you only get the extra spread once, right? So only one person can apply that key passive, getting the armor shred, but surprising to see both the Yorick and the Pantheon running at this game.
Yeah. That is a bit of a interesting maneuver there. Because now, XG, they're gonna go bully balling, Adapt. Ooh, too much damage. Taco wants to find it, and that's execution. And now Improvise is stuck
from below.
Improvise will try the ultimate, but I don't think it matters as that's the second Pykar. And now there's Pantheon.
Flying in.
Oh, the flash is there. And
That's deep. That's a little bit too deep.
yeah, that was too
Maybe. Okay.
Pantheon. Oh, Banner just
What are we
went
doing?
so... Banner just went so deep for no reason. The Baron
Guys,
was up.
You're winning.
You
Don't
could have
slow.
won there.
You're winning the game. Don't do this. You don't need to do this.
And
Just
now it's
win.
A
You've got
6.5
soul
K
in
gold
20
lead.
seconds! Don't flash under the tier
Oh.
3 and die!
And Adapt will be up. This Talon will be able to make it in time. Lilia dropping the bowling ball.
Run.
To see
He
what
has
she can
he has
do.
Ghost over there. There's Swifties as well. He's gonna get there in time.
Yeah, this is going to be really bad for York. Has
Oh
to
my
flash.
god, damn it.
And now Masuf will flash forward and find one.
He
And
can
now they'll
puddle
find
the-
another. But Tristana able to kill him. Adapt trying his hardest
very deep
to get another kill. See what he can do. Pike will
London
not
result.
get the auto attack off.
If London had his ult, he was dead there. Batamat's gonna come back in. He doesn't have Grand Starfall either. So he's away from having ult.
TP.
TP for about 2
Hook on it
meters.
to improvise.
Nice.
Batternut trying his hardest
Oh,
here.
it's a bit.
Dragon is taken. Batternut is berserk, but he's the one who don't want to be. The kill onto Adapt won't be there. The Cyan ulti makes sure that there's another there. And the save and the 8K gold lead is cut to 6.
Cut to 5.
Cut to
It's not even
5, yeah.
lower.
Perrin is up. No Taco Lover for another 35. Batter on the same death timer. Yes, Tristana is alive, but she cannot do everything this game.
All Illusion had to do this game is not throw. The game was in their hands, and yet they are making this so difficult for themselves. Luckily for them, Baron cannot be attempted right now. The bot lane was a little bit too far pushed for Overcome's liking. That's not having anywhere near enough HP to go start off the Baron either, so at least that won't go. That is one of the smallest silver linings I've seen in a while. You had such a massive position in this game. Now you're down. It's down to 4K just from the waves being pushed out. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Batanat gonna send him his Grand Starfall.
Yeah,
And
they
he's just-
really want to find Masuf here. But he has backup this time. His
Has
heel
ulti.
cut, no W, no problem.
Yeah.
As you see what I'm seeing, bro. Oh,
I'm
nice
not
Earth's
seeing that.
ultimate. But it's buffered correctly, and that's going to be Lily asleep. Drop onto a Renata. And here's the Dav trying to save his support, doing what he can. Overcome is there. There is the Renata ultimate as well. Veritas is in the back line, and Tristana gets the kill credit. Sion has to flash. Adapt trying his hardest, fighting this Yorick, seeing what he can do. Oh, big damage from the Varus as the screen freezes for us, unfortunately, but it will be executed. Varus by the ultimate, and 4 are dead from XG again, and this time Baron is the answer for Illusion.
I think something happened for Illusion in that fight. I honestly have no clue. It's a 4-for-1. The Vladimir on the top side is countered with that he's just respawned, but it might not matter. Adapt is down, farming his jungle. Baron will go their way, and that will probably put them back in the commanding position they once were, even if it is a bit later. You do not have to contend with this Vladimir scaling. He has hit that 3rd item already, close to a 4th potentially as well. But at the same time, you have a very strong Pantheon with 4.5 items of his own. And right now, I don't think there's anything scary on the whole Rift than this Tristana.
Yep. As we slowly are losing our connection as Discord servers.
Hopefully we will be able to get this going alright. I'm just going to check on the Twitch stream itself, make sure that's still running, because it's pretty rough for us right now. So,
Yep.
stream quality.
Alright.
Stream quality is good, that's nice. So the stream can see everything, we just can't. Okay.
Yeah, they're fine. It's just us.
It's just us. That's fine.
It's okay.
We'll live.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, let's hope that this clears up. We can actually see what's going on, as well as
Oh,
you guys.
there we go. Overcome is
So,
top
right now it's
lane.
cool.
Soul is in a minute. Lilia, what? Lilia just teleported.
Yeah, she can do that now. You didn't know
Admins?
about that?
Hello?
Lilia-
Admins?
Lilia- No, she can do that. She can do that. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Is this the
It's-
full
it's
tier
new- it's new
Lilia?
rework.
Like,
It's the new rework.
okay, gotcha.
Okay,
Cool.
that Hail of Arrows did a lot of damage. I'm surprised every time I see Lethality of Arrows by how much damage it just randomly does. Bloodthirster will heal that back up though for Tristana as we are watching a PowerPoint presentation of what this game looked like in 144p.
It's okay. We keep it professional here at Blue Water, of course. Sponsored by Pro Comps. And I didn't forget. Sponsored by the Pro Comps. Pro Comps, the best drafting tool you can use around, as the ultimate is going to be used top. Right here, Veritas in a lot of trouble. Adapt is here as well. And this is a dead Yorick. I don't believe he's long for this world.
The heal cut will definitely help with that. But
that is Soul.
You're giving up Soul. Is that really worth it?
Yeah?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if killing a Yorick is worth giving up Soul.
Oh, it's not worth it for them. It's worth it for...
It's definitely worth it for Illusion. Every day of the week, I will sell my top laner and his mother for a Soul. Oh, they're going forward. Oh my god, that Tristana's psycho.
Oh. Wow. And that is one kill. That's a second kill. They will not find another one. And now Adapt has to run. See how far you can get.
Can't run away from
Now
Lillian, though.
instantly put
I'm
to
using
sleep.
guilty lullaby.
Flash. It does not matter. He falls. And now
2v4.
It's all onto Masuf and overcome. Can they defend the base?
Admin scaled enough. 4 items in a 2v4 hold. The Scion's got yoinked.
Scion not able to find it. York is TPing. The base is collapsing. Here is the Maiden. Bot lane tower also falls. Here we go. That's one tower falling. Masuf trying his best to go in. Overcome trying his hardest to save what he can. Masuf will go into the pool. Second tower is eating too much damage. And this could be the first game that XG may lose. It's gonna be the tower destroyed. It's so laggy for us, but it actually will just be the run away. They have held. XG holds the line. Yorick falls yet again.
Baron's still got a minute 40 away as well. Adapt. Oh,
Adapt.
my god, he's going deep. Okay.
We'll find one. Are they able to stop these recalls? Delay as much as they can.
Holy.
Oh.
I've been paused. Oh.
Wait a second. They got 2 kills. And Adapt is now joining late.
When did they stop us forward?
They're all dead. It's now up to this Scion by himself. The base. If Scion falls, that's it. There's the Scion ulti. He's hit by the Lilia. He's put to sleep. Grand Starfall is dead. And Illusion Esports will take XG to Game 3. First time all season XG has gone to a Game 3. Wow.
That was so scuffed in every single way. I'm so sorry.
I was entertaining at the end. Come on now.
It was very entertaining. I'm hoping it was more entertaining for people to watch because I couldn't see a damn thing. I hope everyone else got to see it.
Everyone else did.
I'm going to watch it back on. I'm going to watch it on the Twitch stream. I'll see if it looks interesting on here. It looks very interesting on here. Oh my god, my eyes! I can see again.
Oh.
And the stream died.
That's okay. You just had to refresh.
It's refreshing, so I'm gonna get his back.
Oh man.
Fuck.
XG instantly saying that this was gonna be sub an hour for both games. Forced to eat their words.
Yeah, I mean that second game itself. That's a 38-minute game. They didn't even end up winning. They're doing very well today.
Very, very well played on the side of Illusion. Did exactly what they needed. as
Right.
now we can look across the side of Diamond so far. Oh man, that was a crazy game.
That was indeed.
That
we'll be
was a
back.
legitimate crazy game.
We'll be back with more craziness in our game 3 in just a few minutes. Hopefully, we can sort out the tech issues that we're experiencing as well. Because I would like to be able to see game 3, especially if it's anything like game 2. We're back in a minute.
Don't go anywhere.
welcome everyone back to the series between Lucian and XG. It has gone all the way today. Game 3 waiting for us. And once again, the sole thing that's been consistent in this series, the ASOL has been banned away, not allowed to be playing that in the jungle today. I honestly can't think of anything else that's been consistent apart from consistent chaos.
Yep. That was all game 2 was.
It was consistently chaotic at best, a little bit crazy at worst, but that is exactly what we want from these two teams. Right at the top of the Diamond Division, you pointed out when the game was ending, that is XG's first game they've lost this whole season. It's taken till week 4, so fair play to them for that, but taken away, they could not quite get the 8th in a row. As draft will continue, Mordekaiser are taken away. Lots of different bans actually coming through. Mordekaiser was a second rotation ban in game 2. The Gragas has been a constant in this series, not being allowed for Illusion. I'm interested to see if Illusion been banning this Gwen game 1, game 2, so they can have it for game 3. Could potentially have been their long play. Let's see if that is the plan. If they don't ban it here, do XG have to?
Yeah. I don't think you want to give it up.
Feel quite risky to give it up at this juncture, but they might choose to. We don't know yet. We will find out in just a second. They get rid of the
Alawi.
Wow. That is
An Alawi
definitely a
ban.
choice.
Yep,
And it
that's
will leave
Gwen.
Gwen open. So the long play from Illusion, their whole game plan was designed around waiting for game 3 before finally pulling out this Gwen, seeing if XG would ban it. And it looks like they've just let it go through for free. And now that's such a massive power pick to have in such an important game. Kindred Galio, okay.
Oh. That
How
is
do
a
we
response
counter
of
a
all time.
How do we want to counter a Gwen? We are just going to do it with Kindred Galio. Is it effective? Who knows? We'll find out, I guess. I am not used to seeing Kindred at all recently. She's kind of fallen out of the top tier stuff, but always very good in solo queue, such good carry potential from the jungle, and actually has quite a nice matchup into the Gwen as well, so I'm very interested to see how that's taken as the Gwen has been paired up with Illusion's Rel. Love to see the Rel being taken here. London now has one of the easiest go buttons in the game, can start the team fight on his own terms and wherever he wants to.
Yep.
Okay, that's a Z. I
Hmm.
feel like everything that was going in their favor is just kind of reversed. They had great scaling, great team fight, and now they have AD Assassin. That doesn't seem to fit the mold. They've taken it.
Zed.
That is
This
definitely
pick
Zed.
is like crazy, no?
Batanat does play it. 14 games this split, 50% win rate, so 7-7 on the Zed. It just doesn't feel like a Zed angle. It might even indicate a little bit too much as well. It might say that this Gwen is kind of forced into the jungle right now.
I mean, why would you pick Zed into Kindred? Like, actually.
Zed,
A character who can instantly stop your entire burst of a champion.
AD Assassin into I don't die because I'm in the circle. Definitely a choice. Kindred would have been a nice counter pick, but it was taken first. So I'm not quite sure what the plan for Illusion is there, but XG's team comp definitely looking to team fight themselves. Alistair, of course, a tale as old as time, taking it into the Rel. Just
Good
knock the
counter
Rel away whenever
always.
he wants to go. Yeah, just send the Galleon over the top. This is a nice looking draft so far. Interested to see how they want to round this out. Should be looking to take AD on 4. And of course, with that, the AD pool is being pinched quite a considerable amount. No Misfortune Rel, no Ziggs either. I think understandable bans. But XG they can honestly look for another marksman if they want to. They can just go straight front to back, or they could potentially look for an APC, depending on what
Well,
they want
Ziggs
to do.
is gone. And
They did
Ezreal's.
take Ziggs himself.
So, also looking back for the previous games, because this is yearless.
Yeah.
Kaisa's gone, Corky's gone.
Varus.
Varus is gone. Jin's gone.
Oh, they're going to cycle through
Vayne.
actual options. Zeri was hovered for a brief second there, but I think Zeri Alistair says enough in itself.
Sivir
Sivir
Alistair.
Alistair. Okay, we back in like 2010.
This Zed has a real rough time now.
I love that AD pick. That is a beautiful pick coming through from XG. Immobile ADC.
Actually,
With that shield.
Sivir is not very good into Gwen, which is what you hate to see.
Let's see if it's good into the rest. I
Renekton.
feel like just the front back damage. Right now on the Civvy, you're hoping that your other teammates can deal with this Gwen, right? You're hoping that the Kindred is happy to go inside the Hallowed Mist because you have the Lamb's Respite if it's needed. Send the Galio in, send the Alistair in. You're just there to hit the first target on the Civvy and hope that your W bounces around the back and does some extra damage on the way. You're kind of hoping you can be the team damage, but not the team killer, right? You just have to sit there and hope.
Saya.
Coming in.
Saya Rel, that's an
It's
interesting.
definitely a combo. Madlock going pretty deep in his pool right now. Obviously, the Kai'Sa, the Varus, the Corki, the Jhin, all played in the previous games. Ezreal banned away from this one, so he has to kind of reach pretty far down. He chooses to go with the Xayah. I wouldn't have minded a Jinx here either. I think Jinx Rel could definitely work.
Volleyball.
That's volley top, I want to say.
I think that was supposed to be Mundo, but they lock in volley last second.
Okay.
That's
Volley
okay.
into Renekton. Let me do some research.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good for Volibear.
I hope so, because he took it as an R5 counter
Into
pick.
the,
It better be good.
Into the later stages of the game, it gets better.
Yeah. Looks like it's a pretty good lane phase. The overall win percentage is roughly even, but it's a pretty good lane for the Volibear, so makes enough sense from that perspective. I like the idea of going AD mid into Galio. I think you can try and neutralize him pretty effectively. Especially the fact that he has Magic Shield is only now useful when the Gwen ganks. I just don't think that Zed was the way to go about it for Illusion.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Now you have to really think about it, though. Like, well, how does Zed perform into the later stages of this game?
He falls off a cliff. He has to be. I mean, so does Renekton, right? The late game team comp is Rel engage, Gwen does some damage with Needlework and with Q, and then Xayah is hopefully killing literally everyone because your Renekton is just a meat shield with a stun, and your Zed is tickling them while they're in Lamb's Respite. Is that enough?
I'm not sure it is.
You can't really go a mage with Gwen jungle, and that's why I think waiting on your mid might have been the play there. Obviously, if you take top, then you're giving away the game instantly. But I think taking AD on 3, you can take whatever ADC you want. You can even take MF Rel if you really want to, for the wombo potential. And then you can have your mid lane completely free away from that type of thing. You can, if they ban the Zed, then sure. But like, why would they? I think at this point, XG very happy with how this draft went. We'll have to see, of course, how they do perform on the Rift. Their first game 3 of the split will be coming up after this short little break.
She's such a misfit, always ready to brawl. It's like her business, roughing up your friends. The law, there is no difference. try to further improve how fast you punch people through the roof? Oh, was there ever any certain time when you thought brute force and style combined? Well, I guess now's time to shine, 'cause finally she's here. Here comes Vi. As a matter of fact, the best bet one has is to quickly react to the first attack and save for the bullets. She'll never pull back, just resist. Have you ever really wanted to be a total rebel, flipping tables on the enemy? Did you ever try to further improve how fast you punch people through the roof? Oh, was there ever any certain time when you thought brute force and style combined? Well, I guess now's time to shine, 'cause finally she's here. Here comes
Welcome back, everybody, to Game 3 of our Cinema Series, XG versus Illusion. Illusion handing XG their first loss all season, and they're now looking to repeat it again.
To Summoner's Rift.
Bro, that was a very entertaining last game.
It
Are
certainly
you ready
was.
for a Cinema Game 3?
I am super ready for a Cinema Game 3. I am also looking forward to the fact that I can actually see said Cinema Game 3. That was
Okay.
a slight issue, but
Alright,
we seem
come
to be
on
through it
now.
now. We seem to be through it now. So I am all optimistic for this final game. A couple more looks through this draft. We're still kind of landing on this Z mid pick. That's apparently tough for me to say. Beta had a great Pantheon game right there, right? He was
Minions have
absolutely
spawned.
stellar on that Pantheon. But it feels like he's very limited by what his champ can do in this game 3, especially into things like the Kindred. How tough of a time is he in for? Oh, hello. Might have to cut that short. That's disgusting.
Oh.
Carry on.
Yep, that was a really good trade there. PTA, Holly Bear. Could also went grass, that's the more popular option, but... And nice damage onto Gwen as well. Asu doing everything in his power here, but... Bot lane?
What lane? The Rel is in
Oh,
the forward push. They get
okay.
spotted out eventually. Madlock wanted to get that CS.
I guess, yeah. They actually just give up the power projection. London is looking, but... does not want to remount too early into the knockback.
When you're dismounted, you have kind of set engage range of not very far. Rel.
Oh,
starting
there's
to LB
two.
now. Gets remounted, could look for something, but improvise likely starting on the head, but shouldn't be anything to worry about here. But anyway, back to what was it? What do we think of the Z here? Is there any way it can be useful?
I think the Z pick is hard to navigate. Especially since you saw the Galio already locked, and then you locked Z as well.
I think in an isolation, Z sounds quite nice as the Galio. You know, you think, yeah, this guy is great into AP champs. I'm an AD assassin. Let's see what I can do. But he's also still just kind of tanky. So yeah, that kind of presence that you have doesn't necessarily translate over. Galio actually has positive win rate into Z overall as a result, as the box out happening on the bot side jungle. Raptors very heavily contested there. Adapt trying to steal them, but not actually getting much for it. Now he's just really delayed his own clear.
Yeah, good response there. Everyone's just trying to go back.
Bloody goes. That's an Alistair in mid at level 2.
Ooh. Really big damage. Oh,
At least he got
I for some reason thought that was a flash. It was his W.
It did look like it for a second there, but that's
Oh, wait a second.
Wow.
We just got breaking news as now
Okay.
it'll be a good trade top.
Oh
Masu
my God.
flashing forward. Will get the
That's a
huge denial of the
huge
wave.
Guys.
Very good.
Oh, what
Very
a
good
huge wave.
denial of the wave there. London taking a lot of damage.
I don't know how Masuf only has one CS over. He might have just been whiffing on the CS. That's such
Here.
a massive wave crashing.
Yeah. Yeah. Renekton lost the 2.5 wave stats.
And Masuf doesn't even have to TP either.
Yeah, he'll be able to catch a tier first item. That's interesting. So I guess we're not going for a split push volley. We're going for a team fighter volley.
Remember Winter tier?
Maybe. Breaking news, I guess.
Right,
The
breaking news, yeah.
Milkman have added Rigor Mortis to their sub list.
Okay. Spicy.
Rigor Mortis, who was shot from XSV Pride, now has another home on the Milkmen of all teams.
Taco Lover, you have to be very careful here. You have a mark on you. Courtesy
It's
of...
very difficult for him to go through it, and now they're just gonna go in on Zed on the other side of the fight. Oh, improvise!
He didn't have his trample fully up.
Oh, wait a second. Gwen cannot farm these wolves.
Oh.
We'll get knocked up
Oh my God,
again.
the damage.
Taco Lover able to what? Improvise. Stop taking your
Improvise.
anger out on those wolves.
There's a mark that spawned that grub, by the way. So, I think that's Adapt
Oh.
getting 2 marks already. Because he also
Also
he smited the top crab.
Yeah, and now he's looking for. He's trying to mark
Yeah, he already has 2. That's
Renekton.
crazy. That's
Yeah, he's
2
trying to
marks
mark
in 5
Renekton
minutes.
here.
Veritas still doesn't even have 6 either. Masuf already has it. You can just turn off the turret. This is a free dive.
Oh,
Just turn the turret off.
there it is. That's gonna be instant engage right there. Adapt will secure a
mark.
3rd mark.
Okay, that turret shot still did quite a lot. That's crazy. What an early game for this Kindred already. Does kind of abandon his top laner, but it is just London on the Rel.
Oh.
Who Knight will probably get the kill. Nice. Stormbreaker.
No,
and
Masuf heals.
He's
Yeah,
actually
he's
gonna
good.
escape. Wow. Yep. Abandon your top laner, folks. It works.
Yep.
3 marks already on the Kindred. That is crazy.
Well, they did say they locked in their OTPs.
Yeah, and I think it felt like while the draft was going on, letting this Gwen through sounded crazy, right? The way that
Yeah.
Illusion had banned it game 1, game 2, so they'd have it in the game 3. The confidence to ban it in game 1, knowing that you're going to make it to game 3 as well. Have to respect that from Illusion, but now, on the back of it, it's not actually done the thing yet, right? This Gwen has just kind of existed in the jungle, been invaded on multiple times, and the top laner has died. Well, you've done kind of nothing on the Gwen right now, and you're also potentially losing this blue buff as well. Tackle really needs to get back into this game. The Hex Flash over. He's going to headbutt it towards Adapt, and he has another mark on the Gwen. That's Feat of Warfare. That's the 4th mark already on Kindred. That's such a massive breakpoint for this champion. And the
Yeah,
Skull Crab spawned a mark as well. That's 5.
Oh man, that's crazy RNG. XG is paying. We're investigating XG after this for the mark spawnings.
That's 5
Yeah,
marks.
this
Hey,
Gwen
hey.
jungle can just not do a lot because she's just getting constantly invaded.
Wow. 5 marks in 8 minutes. I have not seen a Kindred like this in such a long time. That may even look topside once more. Plate will fall to Mizzou. Romp.
Yeah, no.
He's just gonna chill out.
This
He's
Gwen
still
is
shooting.
pretty homeless this game. For the time being.
On the flank.
Improve. We'll dodge
Nice
one.
spirit. Nice.
Oh. And
Who's the one
Vertus
right
is dead. Oh, wait a second. Masuf didn't turn out the tower
Finally.
too early. Wait a second. Masuf just failed it.
strike.
And improved.
Improved is the
We're
auto
actually
because
playing
he-
1. But improvise is level 4.
You gotta knock that Zaya Ray will just run the hell away on the trample. That
And
is such an awkward
XG.
dive. Didn't
Wait,
need to take
actually
that on
had
turret
this
shots.
in the bag.
They did not need to take anywhere near that many turret shots.
That was a
Fortunately-
misplay. Wait a second.
Oh, flash.
Oh. And they have to flash.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a
Dragon
quick
started.
break. This is the only kill.
Wait,
obviously
Taco
Zaya
Lover
killed
press
the-
Ghost. Wait a second. That's gonna be nice damage. We're gonna try and go in on the
You
Galio.
what?
Adapt is there over the corner. But this is gonna be a really good fight. They're able to get it. There is the Lamb's respite.
Lamb's respite.
Oh no!
Not allowed in. The Gwen got gate kept by Improvise. The bouncer of the club keeping them out of the safety of the Lamb and Adapt, using that ult to perfection. Already 4 kills now on the Kindred, and probably going to steal this Drake away as well. It looks like Taco Lover's just going to have to settle with his red buff.
Yeah.
Compromise. It does have the mark on it. So at least Adapt won't be able to get that.
So
but
it's
my God.
actually unending despair first for Volibear.
With the tier.
Adapt goes over,
Has no
Soof.
smite.
trying his best here. Will be caught into a bad spot here. Has
Get
to
the
use
wave,
the
get the
W
wave, get the
correctly.
wave.
Gets
Get
the
the
Z
wave.
ulti.
No!
Oh.
Didn't get the wave. Walked into the bush so the minions lost aggro.
Improve
get caught in
in a
the-
bad spot here. Already popped the spell shield.
Oh, nice
Q
dodge.
does miss, but the knockup is there. And it's a kill as Adapt will be getting run down here. Gallium ulti is in. Dodges it. Improvises around the corner, but that's the end of that play. And Saya up 2-0.
Yeah. I feel like Improve is playing very far forward for having an Alistair roaming as his support. Unfortunately for him, that does get caught out this time around, and Improvise is going to have to let this wave crash as well, because he will take a whole lot of damage from Madlock otherwise. I'd like to see Improve just a little bit tamer on that type of play. You don't need to be right the way up in the lane. You're playing Sivir at the end of the day. Your wave clear is literally some of the best in the game. Sure, you have Essence Reaver, but you'd rather be pressing B to go back instead of getting another kill onto this Zaya.
Yeah. Kindred already having Triforce. Yuntel is completed for Zaya. Essence Reaver also completed for Sivir. So, both ADs have their first items.
Quite early, too.
Yeah. Renekton. Not gonna try and find it, but here's Taco Lover going in. Masu goes over. Another TP coming in from the Zed. As
How has TP been
Renekton.
using it?
No,
Better
they
use
won't
it.
get more. Oh, well.
I'm gonna have to be careful now.
Oh.
Wow, they don't even get mid-pro off this. The fact that the Z TP's to top and they don't get mid-pro, kind of crazy, but Overcome got slightly distracted by the fact that London was there, and they're going to go have a look for the.
Oh, they get a grub.
Right now,
Wait a second,
London.
This is going forward. This is a really bad fight. Oh, this is horrible fighting
Improve has
standard.
so much value. He's just ulting forever.
Can we get one traded back? No. Improvise lives off the Alistar. And in a tight
so
corridor
much value.
space where there's no Zaya able to do too much. Yes, you got one grub. That's good, but oh man. Just more gold into XG's pockets.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
2K
that one
gold.
club is not worth losing 2 players and top lane plates.
This is starting to get hard. TP coming in. Tapped, not in a position this time. Kill him.
That's another
Masuf
plate from Mizzou. That's 4 plates on this
drops
top
it.
turret.
Heals
But
more
all in
again
act
from
goes
it.
his way, by the way. Neither of them have
Holy-
an item.
Oh.
The all-in goes his way as long as he doesn't take turret shots. If he takes turret shots, just be a little careful.
Masuf,
Very
you
fast.
may have to flash, brother man.
Nice stun. Flash into the bush.
Drop the
But that's
flash,
vision bush.
stunned.
There's a ward in that bush. And London steals the kill.
Bad play from Masuf there. Didn't have the ultimate ready. just constantly 8-3 tower shots. London in a bad spot here. Adapt, not able to find enough damage yet, but a really bad play from Masuf on that. Yes, you force the Renekton Flash as well. You get that trade and Summoner Spell, but it costs you your life.
Yeah. And yeah, sure, trading Summoner Spells. Fine, I guess.
Akko goes in. Drop the ulti.
Turn it around.
Misses
His
2 out
final
of 3.
needle The final one does do the most damage, but Adapt more than happy to walk that one off. A Triforce into some mere components, and now he can look to invade once again. The
Buffalo Lover is dead.
Well, makes it dangerous, but that is a very dead Gwen.
Yep, and now this is a bad
London's
spot
as well.
for the rest of Illusion.
Oh.
London going in, just trying to save his team, but Virtus will fall. And now
Red
it's
buff
all up to
dead.
him to rise.
That's a
Can he
red
do
buff kill.
much? No. And London is dead. Oh. And Zaya is tower dove, does not have the ultimate, has the flash.
Improved doesn't fancy the kill. He
Oh,
instead
London
fancies
actually gets
mid-
out.
He wants to push in mid. He wants to push in mid, try and get some turret damage. Also guarantee his team the Drake, even though they're playing on this top side. Blue buff, by the way, had another mark for this Kindred. Can we get a Kindred mark check, please? I am slightly interested. 7. That's the second breakpoint. Even more attack range for the Kindred that already has Triforce and has had it for the best part of 5 minutes. Masuf may be caught out once again. Are we sure we're watching Masuf? This feels like watching Baus.
Yeah, he will get that shield in. He will get another heal onto London. Can he find a way out of here? Drops the W onto Renekton. Needs to wait the 3 seconds. We'll go ahead and get another heal in. We'll get his shield broken though. Can he find it? We'll get the Q and heal onto Virtus, and the 1v2 goes the way of the Volley Bear.
1v2, just like it's absolutely nothing. The healing coming through right now. Unending Despair, plus the fact that he's playing Volley Bear, is giving him so much, and it feels like anti-heals needed about 3 years ago. Right now, Veritas not able to afford any right now after going to Black Cleaver, and London still playing a sport at the end of the day. Not going to have enough econ for that either, as he's going a little bit deep. He does have the unbreakable
ulti again, but this is just what you wanted. Just, you wanted to bait in a play. London going way too far. And unfortunately, it's just not in the cards. As Shobi, Control 6 button is broken. Guys, don't worry. The Control 6 is just broken on his keyboard. As Herald will be taking first tower, of course, giving them the beat from the top lane. 5 plates as well for the Volley Bear. We'll go Fibblewilter, Unending Despair. That is
unkillable Volley Bear gameplay.
Interesting. I have not seen that build in a while. Ever since the Fibblewilter nerfs.
On the other side, that's a very long taunt.
Batternat wants to go in. That's as much as he can.
You want to go in with that?
Improvise in another bad spot. Force the flash this time. Adapt, trying his best to do what he can to space here. But they're all seeing red and running past them. Guys, your top tower. You're losing your top tower. And now here comes the TP from Galio. Adapt doing as much damage as possible. Just... They're seeing red. Guys, your inhibitor. We're losing our inhibitor.
You know you're behind and you're just trying to make anything happen because anything is better than nothing. But honestly, you should probably be doing nothing instead of this. This is just a massive overstep.
Oh, Adapt gets the stun off. Could potentially be set up for a kill. And they could call the Zaya Feathers in time. The answer is no.
I'm dead.
And Zed is currently fighting Masuf. Doing as much damage as he can. Masuf is scared not to ulti under that tower. Fears the potential of dying. But mid inhibitor is gone.
Used, though. No more ulti from Zed, and they honestly don't even want the inhib. This is so early. 18.5 minutes. I feel like your rage bait was very successful. They have come out in this game angry.
Thank you. I love rage baiting.
It's been very successful. That's a 2-item Kindred, a 2-item Volibear, 2-item Galio, and a 2-item Sivir before 19 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah. Sometimes
Alice with
it just
13
happens.
KP.
I mean, like, what do we even like talk about now at this point?
Um,
This is looking more like game 1.
this is looking more like what Ottertalk said it would be.
That is true. Otter Talk said it would be like this. As
My
a
dad's
gold
game
lead.
wasn't like this, but like,
Okay,
it's
wait, stop the
fucking
presses. Zed has a gold lead.
Okay.
That is where we stop the presses. That's where we go forward, you know? Zed has a sub 100 gold lead.
I'm gonna go
Improvise.
with
Force the
Bro,
ult early. But, yeah, the Salazar is kind of tinky, but
Is
London
the
is going to
Breakthrough
keep going
Hard
in.
Fallen,
Wait a second.
London, that's too deep, buddy.
And
Oh my god, a
Adapt
dash flashing over the wall. He doesn't have
Oh.
that either, he just goes deep. That's his
Zed will
11th
hold on to
kill.
the ulti.
If he went for Deathmark, he might have got the kill there. I think
Yeah, no lambs
he had a
respect.
Lamb's Respite coming up, but it wasn't quite available. But whoever flashes forward on Kindred when you don't have ult, right? Of course you have your ult back off cooldown if you're going to go flashing forward. So,
Oh, Dahlia will now have a gold lead. Because he just
Yeah.
got that tower.
nice Jinx, congrats.
Yep.
Oh, it's not
Okay.
even close,
Well,
by the way. He also claimed the wave, like, 2 waves top.
oh, Masouf locked
Okay.
up, but Volibear Q does reset every time you stop it. Masouf now having 4 on
Oh.
him, able to find the flash ult away angle.
That's just
And
sad.
that's depressing.
The Sky Splitter gets him away from the Magnet Storm. I was questioning whether Magnet Storm even needs to be used to kill that Volibear in my head. And I'm glad I didn't say it out loud, because clearly it was needed. And a lot more CC was also needed. Unfortunately, it was not provided, as he will just escape. Ruinous Atakan is on the table, and they might lose a Drake for this, but I honestly don't think XG actually care. Improve has to be a little bit careful with how he's walking up mid lane. Getting the prio was great, but pushing it right the way through to the other team's tier 2, a little bit risky into 5. He will acknowledge that and get the prio once again to head down to this Drake. Ruinous Atakan now secured as well. I don't even know where that mark was. I think it was on the Atakan, so I think there might just be another one for the Kindred. Oh, he's up to 11! He skipped over 10. I don't know when he got to 10. He's on 11, and he's going to go to 12 as well, because that's a dead-looking Xayah. Oh, no, he's alive. My bad.
Well,
He's alive for now.
yep. Renekton, bad spot there. Masouf just doing Masouf things.
-1.
Yep. I think it's kind of tough. Gwen will go in, trying her hardest to deal damage to this guy. There's the Sky
Okay.
Splitter to get out. We'll
Half
hit the
HP.
Q again. And they will find it
fine.
this time, as Zed will claim it. But Adapt will claim this dragon.
Yeah, I am not really sure that XG have ever cared about Masouf dying in a side lane this series. It seems like that is his part-time occupation. A 3rd item already, by the way.
Yep,
On
and
the
now
dead
this
position.
is a dead Renekton.
That's not a turret you can send. Dominus is popped. But another mark over to the legendary Adapt. 12-0-4
Can we get a
already.
quick Kindred check? I think
I
they're
think
at
it's 13
10.
now.
13.
13. So it's the first one happens at 4, then it's every 3 afterwards, if I'm not mistaken. So the
Oh
attack
my
rate right
God,
now
look how
is
far they
so,
are.
so much. Still
Oh,
has Lance.
wait a second, that may have gone too far! Oh,
He doesn't care.
trust.
He's gonna vote. Stuff in the
Barely
magnet
enough time
form.
to drop it.
Oh, he's back to half HP.
And Masouf will kill Betternat under his tower.
Yeah.
And Masouf will die for it.
So a 6 death onto the volley bear. Congratulations. This feels like
3
I'm watching
perfect
a Lost
games.
Returners game. I feel like I'm actually watching a Lost Returners game right now.
Unfortunately, I think this is the end of it. as Gwen will fall
Goodbye, turret
under the
one.
tower. That is
Goodbye,
a dead
Renekton.
Renekton. No
Right?
point in flashing. Actually, they're able to live. Save with little KDA. But,
The crazy thing is the stat line from this game has the Renekton only 1 kill worse than the Volibear, but the impact they've had on the map is so different, and the items as well. Nasu has exactly 1 more
well,
kill. As they
everyone's
count
up, so
like, it's insane.
gonna be ulti dropped onto Adapt. Has no more mana.
Right.
Galio will fall.
Now he's cool. Top lane has the same stat line.
Yeah, top laners don't matter. Don't you know?
Like, Masuf has mattered a whole lot this game. His side lane pressure has been insane. The amount of gold he's generated from clearing all of these turrets off the map. He's been so good on this Volibear, and now up against a pretty naked-looking Nexus. Feels like a matter of time before XG clean this one up.
Yeah. Guys, don't worry about it. You know,
At least
technical
Tackle
difficulties.
is nearly at the Rabadons. That's nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Don't look side lane. That's a Volibear killing Protecton.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that, right? Oh, TP coming in
that,
from Galio, and they'll
Sad.
find only one. London is getting ran down by this Kindred, and that is it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was
Definitely-
definitely the game we were promised.
Yeah. XG finally living up to their word. Unfortunately, it did require a third game for them to come through, but that was disgustingly dominant. Literally 3 kills on members that were not top laners for the side of Illusion, and XG just completely outclassing them that game. Look at how much gold they had on their team. That is like 3 members above 11,000, and the richest player on the other side is at 9k. The gold leads literally everywhere
Yeah.
make you completely untouchable. That is an unlosable game state.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it's unwinnable. But hey, that's just how it happens sometimes.
Absolutely.
Do you have any final thoughts?
Adapt's Kindred looks disgusting in the best way possible. That was quite nasty and completely destroyed the Gwen. I like that as a counter pick. Less sure about the Galio, but
Yeah,
remains.
I think
the jury's out the Galio.
I think this game was just kind of XG at their peak form,
Mm.
which is something you wanted to see this series, of course. But very, very unfortunate for Illusion. I think they performed adamantly that game. Honestly,
That was they winning game 2. No one expected, right? No one expected them to have a shot in this series. Taking us to a game 3 is definitely something they can be proud of, and hopefully they can learn a lot from game 1 and game 3 as well, right? They were very tough losses. You're not necessarily learning a lot in terms of, what you can do, what you can apply to the other games, but thinking back
Oh.
to the drafts, there's a lot you can do
and
there.
we're having a segment in Otter Talk where people voted that Flannel would be the first team who was winless to win a series. And I see the GGs are coming in from Ravensman. So Flannel Cow also taking their first win of BOL Diamond tonight. See, it's a night of first. XG
Nice.
lose their first game. Flannel Cow win their first series. You know?
Yeah, and nice to see that as well. The high alert minions probably less happy to see that result, but a very nice
Very
result indeed
unfortunate.
for the flannel cow farmers. Yeah. So apart from Adapt being like disgustingly good at Kindred, Is there literally anything else we can learn from this series?
Oh God. Why did he post that in XG General?
Okay.
Diamond General. Do not look at Diamond General, Ro. Do
I'm
not.
looking at Diamond General. You did that to me. Oh, and I'm instantly not looking at Diamond General. Yeah, you did that to me. I blame you.
I told you not to look.
But saying not to look made me look, so that's on you. If you just
Okay.
said nothing, I wouldn't have looked. I think we're just about done here.
Yeah, I
Next
think we are
week,
too.
picking up the series. That's what's really important today. Of course, they just wanted to stay flawless, and I think they made that exceedingly clear during their Otter Talk segment. Unfortunately, not able to win all of their maps this regular season, but they will still remain clean in the series record. We'll see if they can continue that into next week and beyond. But for today, that is all we have time for. Do you want to close this out?
Yep. It was entertaining game 2, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, Illusion did have a great showing here, definitely proving that they are a playoff caliber team. Just a few things they have to work on, right?
Yeah.
You know, they do hit 2-2, but it's an impressive 2-2. So
I think they have a lot to work on in draft. I think they could probably have a look at some pro comps and probably change about some of what they're doing. Because Zed into Kindred, let's look at that again, please. That was the bright spot in this game as well. Not a fan. Anyway, sorry.
all right. Well, thank you very much for joining us for week 4 of BOL Diamond. See you next week. I'll be here with the Auto Talk. Ro will be here. Everything will go as planned shortly. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a wonderful night.